pretty sure the entire I was just like this
There's a chicken loose in the studio.
for the entire game.
I think we're live.
Okay,
yeah?
cool.
Yeah, we are.
Yay!
We made it.
We're alive! Wait a minute, that's not what you meant.
Fortunately, someone did not put their foot on the power button.
Who could you be talking about?
Don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to Games, Gags, and Geeks presents Storm King's Thunder. I think the consensus is to go around the table and introduce everybody. So I am Dave, the Dungeon Master. Then we have Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm playing Pharaoh Dewfoot, Halfling Monk. And I love a nice pint of ale, and hopefully you're buying.
Hi, I'm Nikki. I'm playing Kala Darian. She is a 7'2" furbolg, and she can fuck you up with water.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Gaby. I'm playing Vera Grimwaltz, who permanently borrowed her sword from someone who didn't lend it to her at all.
Yes, I'm Matthew. I'm playing Oros Ironpride, Leonin nature cleric. I like to keep the peace and help out little woodland creatures.
All right, let's get right into it.
I'm noticing a pattern with your characters of just taking shit.
I have sticky fingers. What can I say?
You are a magpie.
I am a magpie.
So the last time you were together, you were handed a note by a Harper agent.
Yep. Which you never actually gave me.
Because it disappeared.
Cool.
These are tricks for DMs to use.
I know we're going to Nightstone was where the
Yeah.
said to go.
Yes.
Because
Oh, yeah.
there's some shit going on.
Oh yeah, and so we don't have to waste all that time.
It's a long way.
The traveling?
Yeah.
You have now stepped off the wagon,
Oh, wow.
and you have a couple miles walk to the small town of Nightstone. Unfortunately for you,
Specifically me?
it's thundering and raining,
Oh.
and your driver and wagon want to make it to Waterdeep, so they're going to continue on.
Okay.
So you are now stranded at the crossroads to Daggerford and Nightstone. Nightstone's not too far away, so making your way there, you should be there in less than an hour.
I would know my way around. I'm from the area, so
Is Ragnor with us?
Gone.
Oh, okay.
Wagon's already
All right.
go long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gone.
Okay.
All right, so let's start walking towards Nightstone.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's heading back home to Waterdeep anyway, so it's on the way, so might as well.
Yeah, there's a signpost right there that says, Waterdeep this way, Nightstone that way. The Waterdeep sign's fallen and twisted and just pointing towards the ground.
So we.
This way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we start going, walking. Is it nighttime at this point? Or are we midday? I know
It's
raining.
more like late afternoon, but it feels like night because of the clouds overhead and the rain coming down, the thunder.
Okay.
It's an open road?
Yeah, open
Yeah.
road. yeah.
Open. Everything's open. There's no like trees or anything on the side?
No, this is actually an open road. There's a forest to the left.
Okay.
To the right of you, it's further the forest.
Can I like just for the sake of like whatever walk a bit in the forest line, or is it too far away from the road?
It's very far from the road.
Okay, so I'm at very high risk for getting shocked by lightning because I'm in full metal armor.
Oh, I see.
That could be problematic. But hiding by trees might not be the best thing either because you're still wearing metal.
Yeah, but let me. I don't know. It made sense to me. Okay.
Imagine if we started at Parnas and was on the wagon, how
Oh,
long this
geez.
would take.
Yeah.
Just let him be. He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I just start kind of nudging my way to heading towards Nightstone.
Stand at
You
the
coming
back
or
of the
not?
line.
Yeah, I'm walking right next to you.
Yeah. Walking together.
Walk way fast.
Our legs are a little bit longer.
Yeah, they're like 50 feet ahead of you. They're 50 feet ahead of you, and you're looking behind you going, hey, you coming or not?
Hey, my speed's increased.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm at 35 now.
Oh, so we are the same speed. They're actually probably tagging behind.
Yes.
All right, so you make your way up the road. Eventually, the road on the right side meets a river. That river becomes the small island. It's 2 islands actually that are Nightstone. It's surrounded by a wooden palisade about 15 feet high, so like the logs with the points at the top, right? So you have the keep that's surrounded like that on its own motte, its own little island, and then you have the rest of the town. There's a 30-foot drop to the river on both sides. So if you're in the town, if you're on the other side of that wall, it drops right to the river, and on this side where you are, it drops right into the river as well, about 30 feet.
And is this river just like fast moving current, slow moving?
I mean, it's got a little bit of speed right now. It's a lot of rain.
Okay.
So a lot of water is coming through. The wind's picked up too, so you could on the surface of the water, it looks like the water is moving pretty fast. Now, then there's the town itself. It has roughly about 15 buildings. It's surrounded by guard towers and this palisade. The drawbridge is completely down, and there's no one in the guard towers.
Like completely down, but like unmanned, or just
Yeah, the drawbridge is down,
okay.
right? And there's nobody in the guard towers. And the keep, it's missing one of its spires. It's like as if it's crumbled off the building.
You said you've been here before, right? Does it,
I've been through here, yeah.
does it look similar than last time you were around?
Unless they're doing some severe renovations, I would say probably not. And pointing to the spire, that was definitely not like that the last when I came through here.
And you
Only about a
hear
month ago.
these very faint, it's like church bells, going bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong in the distance.
It sounds like there's still people
From
here.
Nightstone?
Would I recognize that as a like good sound or a like warning sound?
I mean,
I think someone
the
just got
temples in
married.
this area.
No, I know.
This temples in
Never know.
the temples in the area, this area of the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them have bells, and they ring by the hour, or for lunch, or for dinner time.
Okay.
You know, for certain depends on what city.
Yeah. Okay. So I figured we'll just
Okay.
looking like cautiously with that. I say, okay, let's go.
I mean, there's
Wait, but what are we
nobody at
even
the
doing here?
gates.
I was told.
You were sent here.
Yeah, I was sent
That's
here.
it.
Yeah.
We have no one that we're meeting. We have no idea what we're doing exactly. We're
He
here.
was supposed to know.
Okay.
Supposed to?
Reliable,
Like, so,
questionable.
never...
I hand you that paper. You left it on the floor. It got cleaned up. Your wife threw it in the trash. I don't know what excuse you want,
God damn it.
but I'm telling you right now, it's not my fault.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm playing into the role playing of your drunkenness of the character. That I gave you that paper. Your drunken character dropped it somewhere.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, we go
I
forward.
don't remember getting anything.
Hey.
No.
Hey now. Keeping my eye on you.
So we walk forward, and I'm assuming whomever I'm supposed to meet here will be looking for me as well. So,
I guess we
Should
start
not
by
assume
finding
anything.
somewhere to sleep
Do
tonight.
you guys want to walk towards those bells or what?
I'd like,
We
well,
need to stay
there's, so
somewhere tonight.
there's enough.
That might be a
destruction
good
that I'd
place
be
to stay.
going, like,
Or we could at least we know there are
might
people
need
there.
to
You know,
see
like
what the hell just happened.
Somebody
here.
rang the bell.
You know, like it's
That's
very
it.
obvious that something just went down. So, yeah, I say we head towards the bells and find out what the hell just happened. So we proceed towards the bells.
Well, I mean the gate.
You make your way to the drawbridge,
Yeah.
connecting the mainland to the island of Nightstone. As you get closer and closer, you still don't see guards in the towers.
Which does seem weird.
And as you could see into the courtyard, the town square, you don't see anybody at all. The rain is heavy and thick, so it's hard to see in the distance. But you can make out something in the middle moving that kind of blends in with the stone, the gray stone that is there in the town square.
Can I make a perception check
Sure.
to see if I know something of same as my 13?
You could swear you saw the outline of a wolf, like eating something.
Yep.
Puppy.
I say in your head, and like because you're that much taller than it. Do you see what I see? And I'm just saying wolf. No, I want to make sure.
No.
'cause
I think we're laughing for different reasons.
Yeah, of course. I
I don't know why you feel the need to say it in my head. There's nobody around. But do I see what he...
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
I don't like yell, what are you guys talking about? Because the freaking rain on my armor is just so loud that I can't hear.
Yeah.
What?
I say that out loud, but I'm assuming he's right next to me. I'm not being super quiet. But...
also, it's loud and rainy, so I figure in your head is the clearest way for me to just ask. Cause
I know, but I'm... Got that. True. Fair. But I can't speak back to you in that, so I retort back, why do you feel the need to talk to me in my head?
Something seems off.
I see what he sees, obviously, because he pointed it out.
Yeah, you see the outline of a wolf.
Okay.
Very big. And you also hear the church bells again. Ding, bing, bong. Bing, bing, bong.
That's
Okay, well, I'm not going to go right towards the animal or whatever's going on right in the middle of the square. And I'll point it out to the other two after he pointed it out to me. And we go, we're going to avoid going right to the middle of the square. And it's a big open square? Because usually that means
Yeah, you have
center
a-
of town, there should be a
You have a big open
tavern or
square.
inn
Yeah,
close
and you
by.
have there's a temple right on the left side. You could see through the opening. And then it looks like what could be the inn after that. And then maybe some sort of shop over here, but that's
So
the
the-
only thing you can see on this
so
angle.
if
So that's in the direction of the wolf.
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah,
So
so
the inn is like the middle of the table is the center of the square.
Wow, look at me.
Oh, look at you, prepared.
Oh my.
today? No.
not at all.
Can you put that to the edge?
Just
Like here? Or...
expend my challenge.
So you guys are
right
looking
away.
this way.
Yes,
Okay.
go for it. See what happens.
And you see
I hope it's all the good things.
I could charm an animal and then I could cast speak with animals.
You can. Or just ask your god to talk to the animal.
Looks like a dire one. You know what that is? Wolf won't die.
yeah, and then there's another building over here.
So where? We
You guys are out here.
down from there.
Yeah.
Give me
Okay, I see. That's the drawbridge.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. Just take your guys away from there because you're not at the bridge.
Here, I'll head into you those.
Ow. That's not close
God.
enough.
So, drawbridge, town square,
Wolf.
buildings basically all around, right?
Sorry, say it again.
Buildings all around.
Yeah, so we have one building here, which seems to be the temple.
Uh-huh.
Then you have another
And is that
building.
potentially where the bells are coming from.
Yeah, and then you could see the there's a small like chimney with a little roof for the bell, and you can see the bell ringing. Bell tower, thank you. And then you have it looks like an inn over here, typically, and then over here is some sort of store. And that's the only angle you see from
From where we're walking.
yeah,
Okay.
because you guys are over here.
Okay.
Stealthily approach.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to bring attention to ourselves, but there's only one entrance.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
stealthily
not stomp through the wood of the drawbridge.
looking
can attack.
directly at Oros like, I understand you're going to be louder regardless. Ding, 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 ding. But just try.
I don't know what you expect me to do. Also, sometimes
Maybe
you know,
wrap your cloak around you.
sometimes it's
won't
better
help
to
me
just
have
go in with good intentions, and we might look suspicious if we're trying to sneak in.
I'm just
I
saying I don't want to
think-
draw attention to the wolf. I'm going to take
Maybe
not
not
rush
get
in.
attacked right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll
start
I'll walk
walking,
ahead of you guys if you want, so that I
Okay.
get attacked.
I
right
will
away.
walk behind you.
Sure. I'll be right behind you.
All right, Vera. As you go to walk across the drawbridge, you notice that on the ground there are 30, 40 footprints, right? And all of them heading out of Nightstone.
Oh. That's a problem.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
So, Lila,
Yes.
everyone seems to have evacuated.
Somebody's ringing the bells in the town, though.
And on
Most of the
cue,
town should be gone.
bing, bing, bong.
Most of the town should be gone.
So we don't have to pay for a bed.
And as you say that, a second wolf appears.
Oh dear.
And whatever this one's eating, it grabs it and it rips it apart.
Whatever.
This one was eating, this one came over, grabbed the top of whatever it was eating and ripped it in half. And now they're both eating something.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
other dire wolf
Yeah.
ripped at it. Okay,
Yeah.
I never said it was a dire wolf, just to know. Wanted to be clear
whatever it
It's a wolf. But
it ripped it
Yeah.
apart.
for everyone at home.
Are
Did
we
not say that.
proceeding?
Well,
I heard a stealth roll was
yeah.
happening.
I mean,
I feel like
We're
stuff is out
not-
the window.
don't want to be overly cautious because there's no point in it, but also don't want to draw attention right away because obviously something happened here.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do we want to be super stealthy or just
Like,
avoid a
it can't
confrontation right
hurt.
away?
Seeing
I mean,
those two,
if we're gonna go here, they're gonna fucking see us regardless.
So
Well,
we should
there's
just go.
this is part of the wall, so the wall goes all the way that way. So there's a whole other part of the village up here.
Yeah.
So if you look if you want, but you could see above, right? Is you also see a windmill about this area here.
okay. So do we want to go inspect the other part of the village?
But this is where those are.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, but if they all left here to have an idea of what's going on,
Bing, bing, bong.
maybe they went there.
Why don't we just circle around?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
there
Can
must
we
be
go
a
a back door?
Yeah.
There must be a back door of the
Yeah.
temple. Okay, fine. So yes, we're gonna stealthily go along the wall and try and find a back way to the temple.
Everyone roll with
Stuff.
disadvantage.
I roll with this.
Yeah. Okay.
He rolls with disadvantage, not the rest of us.
My new Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not
baby.
20.
Well, that'll
For a
cancel out my garbage. I rolled a 3.
Of course he did.
Rolled a 3.
Yep.
Now,
25 for me.
Sorry, what?
25 for me.
if
15.
these wolves start approaching, I will use my channel divinity, which allows me to charm animals within 30 feet of me.
You have charm animal.
Yep.
It's my channel divinity that I just got at level 2. I was looking it up. And,
Okay, no
yeah.
problem. So as
16.
as you're stealthing, like you three are like very quiet, even though it's rain, but he's walking. Ting, 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 ting.
Makes
His
sense.
rain's hitting off of him. And what order are you guys walking in?
I was walking ahead.
Yeah.
They were
First?
in the front.
Yeah.
I'll be in the back.
Vera and then Pharaoh.
Okay,
I'm probably walking
So-
next to Vera.
so you're trying to sneak your way, and then as you get right around here, okay, so you guys come around this area, like now, this is the, the danger zone. You're coming right around here, and
So
all of a sudden this body falls from the top of the guard tower.
Oh, no.
Fully armored guard, just right in front of you. Makes this big loud crash.
holy shit!
Parts of his armor just fly off
Sorry.
like a bad horror movie.
Oh, God.
What? God.
The hell is
Yeah, I
happening
told you something was
here?
wrong.
We knew something was
Yeah.
wrong. That's why I asked you if it looks the same as the last time you were around.
Does he happen to be holding a weapon like a sword or
No.
anything? No, just dead body.
Dead body.
Cool.
Long dead?
Long dead.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Almost dead, freshly dead. What are we dealing with here?
Looks like he must have just been hanging on, bent over the railing up into
Then
this,
the rain just slipped it off.
up until someone rolled a 3 and just.
Oh god. Oh, that was. Oh, that's gonna come up later.
Any movement
I look towards
from
the wolves. Yeah.
So do you all just stop, turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally
What's going on? What's going on?
Fucking Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Dice down. Dice down.
That was for disadvantage. This one notices you.
Oh, for the perception. Okay.
This one does not and carries on. And this one's supposed to walk over.
You want to place us where we are?
The Scooby-Doo gang?
Scooby-Doo
Yeah,
gang,
it's gonna
exactly.
be a gang.
God help you if we get a dog.
I think like that was the order?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, and there's a dead guard.
Dead guard.
Nice.
And the warg makes its way over to you slowly while dragging what looks like the legs of a small creature
Oh.
in its mouth,
Yippee.
Okay.
just dragging on the ground. It doesn't seem like it's charging or anything, just chewing.
Can we continue
Throw the body
walking
at it.
Sure,
and see if it just
sure.
Throw the body at it.
alone?
I'm
I'll
gonna,
kind of just like
foolishly, but I will do this. I'm gonna start taking off the armor of the body to throw it towards.
That takes
the
a while to do.
It does take a while to do, but
just throw the
I'm trying to
body.
help him. He's guy wants to eat. Okay, fine. I'll throw it.
Just shove the body.
You might think I'm
Look out
attacking
there.
it though, but it's gonna be a loud noise. That's what I was trying to avoid. But whatever.
I
just threw it.
We already
I threw
saw
it.
it.
The last
Yeah,
one's not a problem.
Lit it
No.
across
You
the
said throw
mud.
it. You said throw it.
You did the lizard.
Okay. Chucking bodies.
What do you do? You throw what? Where?
I throw the corpse.
You went on this crazy screaming tirade. I'm like, I have no idea what
I
you want to
throw
do.
the corpse towards the warg after being instructed.
You didn't have to listen.
Okay, so you move it from here to here, basically, right?
Yes.
I guess.
And
I kind of try and get them to move along,
so just keep going.
try and keep going.
All right, so it stops about here and then lies down and just keeps chewing the legs of this thing.
Perfect.
It looks like it has a new meal afterwards,
Yeah,
already ready to
exactly,
go.
that's the idea.
Good boy.
Yeah. So where do you guys want to go?
We were gonna go
Circle around
this
and
way
try
and
and-
try and
Ooh,
find
can you flip that one around? 180. Yeah, there we go. All right, so you're going to go this way along the
Yeah.
palisade? Okay.
Yeah. And then we were gonna see if there was like maybe a back alley
So
or something.
you
to
make
try
your
and-
way over there, and there is a graveyard, right, and a farmstead behind here, and then it's the edge of the palisade. And there's also a guard tower over here, and then a guard tower over there.
The entire way, I'm going to be looking up to make sure that I'm not falling bodies.
Is the
Gotcha.
graveyard a part of the temple?
It's adjacent.
It's adjacent.
Yeah.
So take the graveyard because that would be where maybe a back entrance to the temple is.
Like, would we see like a door? Like, it makes sense that there'd be a doorway at the back to the graveyard. So yeah, to make our way.
Weird question, might be silly. Is there any like holy symbols or anything like that in the graveyard, or like anything that represents some sort of
On a temple or the graveyard?
the graveyard? I mean, it depends how close we are to the temple, but yeah, I'm looking at the graveyard.
You're making your way. Yeah, give me a perception check. History. Give me history.
It's tough.
History.
But
You're fine.
that's 18 minus 1. This.
There you go.
Minus?
Yes.
Oh,
I ain't smart.
okay.
So it's it looks like it's one of those hybrid temples that are throughout Faerun. So this one is Maliki and Lathander.
Okay.
You see that there's stained glass on this side. See where the lines are on this side, the two
Yeah.
in the main part of the building. Those are two stained glass of one of them is a boy on a unicorn. You know, another one's just the sun rising over the forest. So it's like a collage of the god of nature and the god of rebirth.
It was Maliki and what? Sorry?
Lathander.
You said boy and unicorn. What was the other?
Sun rising
Over the forest. And again, bing, bing, bong.
Okay. So is there a back door? Let's use. Okay, is the graveyard fenced in?
So
Because if so, we might have to go further around. Or
I'll just hop the fence. I can toss you.
Nice.
okay, so the graveyard's not. There is a fence around the graveyard, but it's more for looks than anything. It's
Okay.
not keeping anybody out.
Okay.
When you go around the building, there's no back door, right? But there's also the stained glass on the other side, which is very similar to the stained glass you saw. So it looks like the only door is the one over here. If you go into the graveyard, it'd be the side of the building that you haven't gone to yet.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you would assume
Yeah.
the door would have to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we were coming this way, there was no door on that side.
Well, you guys went up
Yeah.
around the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, since you didn't see any doors around it so far, you can only assume
Figure
that
the door's probably
So I guess we'll take the long way.
here. So I want to, if I can hug the corner, or like as I'm coming
Well,
out here to see if
we're
that
gonna
morgue is
take the
still there.
long way to
Yeah.
that door then. Whatever that makes sense. Whatever, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
going around the whole building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And instead of going right through the town square, we're now taking like a
as
long
you do
way.
that,
Yeah.
I'll put this out for you guys. So you could see in the back of that inn, it's 2 stories, and it looks like a boulder came down and crushed part of it, all the way, like the
Oh, if we're
the
we were
corner?
circling around.
Yeah, you
this
see-
way, this is like a path.
like a path. Yeah. So there, you see the boulder on the ground right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like it's come down and crashed through the building, and it's you could walk right in right now if you wanted to.
The
Would
temple
I?
looks mostly intact.
It's fully intact.
Clearly coming from the temple.
Yeah, and you hear the bells again, but a little softer this time. Just bing.
So, okay, looking around on the way in, we didn't see any sign of like battle on the outskirts, right?
The only
Like, it looked
thing
like very
Vera saw
localized
was
here.
that there was 30 to 40 pairs
Yeah,
of
those
footprints
footprints, but I
leaving
mean-
Nightstone.
But I mean, like, until we got to Nightstone itself, there was no sign of like an army coming through, anything like that, right? So, seeing the boulder, seeing there's no signs of like trebuchets or anything, I could only assume I would know what did this. Like, we saw the floating city heading towards
I don't want to
Tarnest.
speculate.
No, I'm just saying, like, based on my history with giants, specifically storm giants, I could
Yeah, but we
assume.
Want me to sum that up for you?
we're
Yeah,
not
go
in the
for
same
it.
area.
I assume this happened from the cloud castle you
you.
saw last episode,
Thank you.
right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to
more or
get to? All
More
right.
or less. I've had a lot of thinking.
That's fine. It's just helping you put your thoughts together.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're roughly in this area at the moment.
Yeah.
So I don't think we want to go in there right now. We still want to go to the temple.
Yeah.
So,
I
so I want to see if that warg is still hanging out there, or if we might
Yeah,
have a
when we
cure.
come around this, we're not gonna expose ourselves right away, but if we come
Someone
around
who's
this
got a better
corner,
perception than me.
then stop talking.
Sorry.
Yes, I do.
Let's
I-
leave the metagaming alone.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
Nikki play here. Let's go.
So we don't want to expose ourselves right away because we
No.
know we're coming back to the town square. Do we see this one still hanging out in the same area?
Yep, just eating
It's still there.
that corpse.
Okay, so if it's preoccupied like it was before, I'll assume we can maybe get to this door.
Okay. How about another stealth check?
I'm assuming I'm still at the front because why would
Yeah.
we have changed? Oh, wait.
What did you do?
Double twos!
No way, that's crazy.
Okay.
Not believable. Let's roll again.
It's okay, man.
Okay.
Hey, buddy!
10.
Okay, so we're.
The warg turns around. And
Scooby-Doo, stop again.
and you see the head of this goblin with its tongue sticking out, and part of its
that's gross.
body just eaten and insides, entrails everywhere. And the warg just throws the head aside, and it hits the side of the building here,
Squelch.
thunks on the ground, and he just
You want to slide
And
the
gets
keys
into-
this way?
and gets into that stance. He's ready to
Hi,
attack.
buddy.
That's extreme close up. The best that I can.
No, that's it.
Let's just give ourselves some room. Can you pass me that piece? Yeah.
So yeah, if this is happening, I would like to do my channel divinity to attempt
within 30 feet.
to charm any beast or plant
Let's roll some initiative.
within 30 feet.
Oh,
Oh,
Bag?
Better than 3?
yes.
Is it better than 1? Obviously, if it's better than 3.
Oh, look at you. Okay, so
2s, 1s, 3s.
I
Bro.
got 4. Oh, so which makes it a 9.
I got 1, which makes it a 1.
7.
Wow.
So you got
22.
22, and then I got a
I got
like a
9.
3.
So Gabby, what you have?
7.
Oh, this is terrible.
You had a what?
I got a 9.
Not you. 3?
Is that where you want to be positioned, everybody?
I mean, assume we're coming closer to the door there.
22. Yeah.
I'm fine with
rolled a
being a
nat
little bit
20.
closer in.
It's plus
That's
2.
Awesome.
I don't know about anybody else.
So everyone position their
I was behind you.
Yeah, I was basically
Well, position your mini.
It was still roughly the same.
so
We hadn't. Whoops. We hadn't really broken formation. I don't think.
yeah, I'm
Oops. That didn't work. Sorry.
It's like chess, Nikki. Sorry.
That's it. Rolling a character.
Yep.
Shit.
Put me in a square.
Can't paint minis and then treat them with disrespect.
I
Knocking them over.
hated 2 of them.
right.
All right, we good?
Yep.
Who's first? Nikki?
I guess so.
All right.
We need something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume. So I'm not right on top. I'm gonna. There.
Cool.
And what does a warlock do? A warlock just eldritch blast.
Of course it does.
Well, I mean, because it's still kind of far away, but
Mm.
it has 120 feet, so
You're good.
yeah. That's my addition. I rolled a 24.
24?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
You?
Hope so.
I mean, I'll double check.
Oh.
Just for everyone at home.
There's more damage.
Uh-oh.
Gabby, agonizing does more damage.
Yes, it adds your
take
charisma modifier.
Take your mod to the damage.
Oh, I
roll.
add my charisma modifier. Okay,
Yes.
okay. D10. So that's 7 damage.
Okay. The warg who's initially looking at Tin Can over here turns its head to look at you as it's smelling its own fur
Singed.
singed in water.
It's force damage. It's not water or anything. It's
I'm
force
trying to
damage.
think of what it
It's
is. It force?
damage.
Yeah.
Want to try that again, Dave?
Smells like a wet dog.
Yeah, it smells like a wet dog. There you go.
Yeah.
I was like, why is water stuck in my head? Oh, yeah, that intro. You defeat things with water.
And with my bonus action, a water tentacle will pop up in front of him.
Okay. Do we have something to represent the water tentacle?
Sure. Yes. Just in front. Yeah.
Tentacle tank.
Yep.
And as you summon your tentacle,
I can't attack with it.
you hear something from inside the inn. This is what you hear. Oh, Glump found another fork. And you hear like a shuffling and some
Okay.
metal shuffling around. And then you all hear it now. It sounds like a plate smashing on the ground. And you hear, oh, sorry. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind for my next turn.
So I. Um, I'm going to. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take one of my darts and I'm going to chuck it at it.
Everyone else already have their actions picked out, what they want to do.
Darts.
that every time you can use your charisma modifier?
Dragon Eggs of Bliss, yeah.
18 to hit.
It's a hit.
That is 5 points of damage.
Okay. The dart embeds in the warg's leg. It's staying there. It's now looking at you like supper. Who's next?
Me.
Vera. Let's do it.
There.
I could move for it.
Okay, my full 30.
Okay.
I can't get exactly there, but I will start.
Yeah.
And I will unsheath my sword and just wait for
Chuck it.
him. No, I'm not gonna chuck it. I'm just gonna wait for him.
Okay.
You have hand axes too, right?
I do have hand
I don't
axes.
know, just
And you don't want to use dash to get in front of him?
Nah.
Okay.
You can come to me.
No problem. Let the tentacle take the hits.
are you raging?
No, not yet.
Okay, okay. Wolf goes for you.
Me?
Yeah. The warg, I should say.
Yeah.
$18?
Yeah.
$12 points of damage.
Well,
And roll a DC 13 strength check.
right. Ooh, that's not good. Easy 13. Right.
Check. Not
Oh,
a
check.
not a saving throw.
Okay. That's a 6.
You are prone,
Ooh.
and it's got its jaws around your stomach.
Okay.
It's clamping down on you.
It's not good. Ow! Oh my god! Bad doggy!
Does it look like it's in rough shape, or is it?
It looks like it's taken a couple hits.
Okay, so it doesn't look like it's in rough shape. Then, and this guy, is he doing anything, or is
Nope.
he kind of just
No,
still
just
snacking?
eating, looking at this way.
Okay. Is there can I go and try and kind of use my action to help Pharaoh out of that situation?
Well, right now the warg is pinned Pharaoh down and chomping on him like he's trying to eat him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A little help would be great.
Yeah. Let's try to figure out a way to do that.
Any minute now.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll kind of move in, and I will bless the three people around, and I'm gonna, I don't know, try and when I can, if I can, help out
Bless
Pharaoh
the
in
people, or-
whatever way, whether that's getting in the way with my shield or whatever, you know.
Okay. Okay, so you cast Bless,
Yeah.
and you're like, bad dog.
Stop it.
Drop it. Drop it.
Goes back to top of the food chain.
Bless does what again?
Add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. I need to move.
Well, no.
Um,
No, I'm not in the way. I'm on pin to the ground. You have plenty of line of sight if you want.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. 14, 17 plus 5 is 21. 22.
Okay, it's a hit.
$11 damage.
So it lets out a whine. I'm not going to do it, but now this one takes notice.
Okay. And the tentacle will try to attack as well. Yeah. 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
It's a hit.
13's a hit?
For a second, I was like, 13 damage.
No, 13's a hit. 13 to hit.
Maybe I should put 7
And
words.
that's 8 damage.
Yeah, it's still dead. So that's taken care of.
Cool.
And
You're prone.
Ow.
And hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, use my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand behind Oros. He's the metal armor doesn't seem as humorous now. I am so sorry. I owe you a drink.
The pinging off the armor now is
Yeah.
sounds like a great idea.
It sounds like music to his ears.
How much damage did you take?
12 points.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
down.
He's at
I'm
like
down to
5.
5.
All right.
So and yeah, that's basically
There, let's-
all I can do. I'm just kind of like, I'll hold my action. If it comes close enough for me to hit it, I'll hit it. But until that time, I'm gonna just kind of stand behind Oros at the moment.
So, as that happens, you hear. Trying to describe the sound to you. It sounds like someone dropped a bag full of dishes and cutlery,
Oh, that's loud.
like really, really loud,
Okay.
right? And then, oh fuck! And you could see a goblin in the kitchen of the inn.
So this is like
Yeah, it's because that whole wall's gone right from that boulder, and you could see him in the inn just staring at you and just dropped everything. Oh fuck! And there's this
He
door.
sees me?
Yeah, and there's this door over here, and it runs towards the door.
just a goblin. No, it's not going towards me. I don't care.
It's like a squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
On my venturing days, you see them. You know, sometimes they ignore you. Sometimes you could feed them.
Part of the wildlife.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Arrow, you just
Yeah,
I believe
I'm
it's
holding.
Okay.
it's Vera
There.
then.
Okay. That one's just staring.
Oh, it's staring at you.
It knows.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's
gotten
coming.
its
It's
attention
moving.
now.
Oh, it's moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's trying. It's going that way.
Okay. I'll meet it halfway.
Okay. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll meet it halfway.
Little.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I got you. We'll
Alright.
roll at the same time. Let's go.
As I'm running towards it, I'll go for an upper swing,
Okay.
and we'll see if it works.
All right.
That's pretty good. That's even better. Okay. Let's see. 25.
Hit. Yeah.
And then 4 damage.
How much?
4. Because it's 2d6.
Plus your strength.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's a mathematically
Sorry.
impossible.
7.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
My bad.
So 7 points of damage, upward strike.
Right through the belly and the chest.
Yeah. Blood into the rain.
Mm-hmm.
14 hit you.
No.
Tries to retaliate. Complete miss. You just slam your fist in its on top of its
Snout,
skull as it
yeah.
tries to bite you, deflecting its head away, ready for the next strike. Oros.
All right, I'm gonna cast a cure wounds on Pharaoh. Just
Okay.
How much is that?
it's a
Yeah.
it's a D8 plus
Thank you.
it's gonna be five points of healing.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing that he's the damage, well, supposed to be the damage guy, I'm gonna pick him up and move him. I know it's half movement, but I'm gonna pick him up and bring him like 3
Wait,
squares
hold on. Okay. Alrighty then.
towards the ward.
Cool.
Go get him, buddy.
I appreciate that. I'm taking a drink as
Sure.
he's carrying me.
Let's do that. Why not? Let's go. Okay, then it's back to Lila.
Get
The
him.
goblin runs out of the inn through that back door,
He's
kitchen
not
door.
attacking me. It's fine.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I think that's 30 feet to the ward from the tentacle.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Is it 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes there. I will also move closer to my party.
Okay.
So my 6 squares.
There? Or do you want to?
Yeah, whatever 6. I just want to be closer to you guys.
Okay. No, I
I don't
don't.
want
I
to be so
don't
far
have-
away. So I'll start with an Eldritch Blast to the ward that's with Vera. 26 to hit.
Okay.
Wow, I'm rolling really well.
Making up for the 1s, 2s, and 3s over here.
I know. Plus my charisma is 10 damage,
Okay.
and the tentacle also bonus action. That's gonna miss. That's only a 9 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, so you've moved me up a few squares. So I'm going to.
Want to go?
Yeah, I'll move my 35 feet.
Done.
Cool. And I will take out my quarterstaff. And I say, bad doggy.
Right on the snap.
Oh,
You are
that's,
blessed.
oh, that's true. That's 14 hit.
It's a hit.
Okay. So, that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I will use a key point and do flurry of blows.
Oh snap! It's happening.
Let's see it.
I'll do
It's so cheery.
Plus D4 for both. But...
You get some. You have an unarmed strike with offhand twice.
Flurry blows is 2 hits.
so that's 13 for one to hit and a 25 for the other.
They both hit.
Okay. Yeah. So that's 6 damage on one. That is 5 damage on the other.
All right. Let us know how you defeat this thing.
Yay.
I go between its two front paws and basically jump and split kick like Van Damme, so I like both its knees out, right? So breaking it, and so as it lands, just like it's dead just from the amount of blood loss from the cut Vera did, and then that alone. So
Okay. All right. There it is. 2 wargs dead on the ground, and 2 halves of a goblin.
Yeah.
And as you're here in the center, right about here, is a large pit where you've been
I've been, yeah.
the night zone's gone. The obsidian rock, 10-foot tall rock that sat in the middle of this town, the reason why it's called Nightstone,
Yeah.
is missing, completely missing. And there's a crater there.
Hey guys, there's something very specific amiss here. And I just kind of pointed to the giant crater. There was a big fucking rock here last time.
And
it's
what's
not here now.
and it looks like it's been replaced with several boulders all around the area. Over here you have some farms, right? You have the windmill over here. You have stables over here. You have the general store here, and then you have the keep that's on its own little island with a bridge, but the bridge is out. There's like a part of the bridge missing.
Just any bells have gone off in the temple?
What do you know? Bing, bing,
I'm
bong.
just asking. Can I go back?
Bing,
To the,
Head
bing,
back to
bong.
the-
can I go back to the door?
Sure,
See if I can open it.
sure. Cool. You go to the door. It's unlocked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll open it.
So you open it, and inside there's many benches and seats and cushions. Some of the flowers that were put out have been, wilted, and this door is open, and you could see. There's no windows in that room when you're on the outside, but you could see a light source coming from like a lantern or something,
Okay.
and you could hear.
I'll call out hello.
Okay, and you could hear like laughing, like,
Over, say hello.
and then you hear, stop, funny, let me down. And you say
Are
hello.
you guys?
I'm following.
You're
Yeah,
with me, right? I heard you say. I'm with you.
Yeah. I'll have kind of come
Yeah,
up under your
I'll
feet.
call out hello.
Is everyone inside?
Are you under my feet?
Yep, like I'm like right,
Freaking cat.
I'm right behind your calf, basically.
So what do you say? Do you still say hello or?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of a sudden the ringing stops. Everything stops.
The bell.
And the little shadows you see moving around, they just stop.
I heard you.
We're not necessarily trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
So
Just trying to
yourself.
find out what happened here at Nightstone.
And here. I am a very tall creature.
Pretty sure you're not as tall as me.
I'm 3 goblins tall.
I am taller.
You guys should have a competition. Come down.
We are well armed.
So are we.
What they say, I don't know what to say.
We're not trying to fight, so it doesn't matter how armed you are.
Yeah.
And we have dogs.
Great.
You
I
hear
like dogs.
You hear
It sounds like a very cute dog.
Can I make a perception check to figure what
I move
this
further in the
is?
room?
Like,
I
the
know,
goblins.
it's
Well, you haven't seen.
I know it's goblins because I know
I
there's
don't
goblins
know it's
around.
goblins.
and you hear
Put him down. Freaking.
you hear like thump.
Okay, never mind. It's goblins.
Can I move further in the room?
Sure. How far do you want to go?
Until I see them.
I'll walk with
Yeah,
you. I'm
until we
walking
see them.
towards the door.
Okay, so you get
As I'm
to
talking,
the
I'm
door's
walking
open, so you
towards
go
the
the door and you go look.
To go
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I'm.
So as you go in, there looks like there was a tapestry on the wall. It is now on the shoulders of a goblin that is on top of the shoulders of another goblin, on top of the shoulders of another goblin, and it's wrapped it around like this. And he's got a weapon drawn, his rusty scimitar, and he's got the back to the door. So as you go in and you say something, he's
Wait, can I take my mage hand and pull on the tapestry with mage hand?
like, "Sure." He's
So
like,
it's not like I
3 goblins tall. And you hear, "And a wolf, ruff, ruff."
Adorable.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just pull on the tapestry.
So you cast mage hand. And
Yeah.
So they're trying to turn around to face you guys, but it's like
I'm trying to like
they
make them
they can't get it done,
unbalanced.
right? So so as they finally turn around, and you know it's really proud goblin with the scimitar, and he's got these crooked teeth. And the robe goes, and then the middle goblin's and sees how big you are, and he goes to swing at you.
Okay.
To roll initiative. And I rolled a 1. Okay.
God, that's again a 9.
That's bad.
How long does bless last, by the way?
A
It's
minute.
dropped by now.
Let's drop it. Okay. Garbage. Okay, so
I wish I had
We
something
got
to
what?
just knock them out.
13.
15.
20.
Yay.
so
Look at you go.
That's 2 initiatives.
So 15 get-
No other game does this happen for me. No, that's you. I'm sorry, you are with me.
What did you get, Chris?
9.
Again?
Yes.
Okay, Oros was
13.
Yeah, Talala,
Vera.
Vera, Oros, Pharaoh. Pharaoh was 15.
and the goblins.
1.
Uno. Alright.
Who's first?
It's me again.
Yeah, so they basically swing and are completely off balanced. So they're trying to they're this gymnastics tower that's about to fall over. You have advantage on attacks, melee attacks, if you like.
Oh yeah, I don't have a melee weapon.
Well, you do.
I have daggers.
But yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. Can I actually use my turn to tell them to drop their weapons?
Sure. You want to use intimidation?
Sure.
If you act it out,
Oh.
I'll give you advantage. If you don't want to act it out and you just want
No,
to...
I just want. I want to be tall and imposing. I'll have the mage hand like in front of me,
Okay.
and I'll like to show that I have magic.
Okay.
And I'll tell them to drop them. It's just like drop it. We don't want to fight. Just drop your
So
weapon.
roll intimidation.
I don't know. 11.
11?
Yeah.
So the bottom goblin, terrified, just lets the other two drop and puts his hands up. Just like, nope, you're right.
Like we literally said, we don't want to fight.
Yeah, so they're all, the two of them are on the ground, face down. The other one has his hands up going, no, you're right.
Right?
Did you have explorers?
I don't know. Didn't write it down. Probably.
Yeah, then you cover it.
You could do two.
Yeah.
Well, the others are behind me. I'll just kind of keep them contained.
Okay, yeah. So he's like,
yeah, and I'm just staring at them.
and they're anyone speak goblin?
Nope.
So they're cursing in some other language to the one on the bottom.
You.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
I'll hold the sword up towards the bottom one with his hands up and just wait for Talila's orders.
He found a locket. That one. That one. That one. Found a locket.
What's it do?
The other ones, they're still fighting amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, silver.
It's shiny.
They made me. I was just walking.
Good for you.
So she's just gonna be threatening.
I'm just gonna wait for Talila's orders.
All right.
And then it's
I'll step in and look, we said we weren't trying to fight. First of all, second of all, do you guys have any idea? Apparently, there's a massive rock outside that is missing. Do you know what happened to that? I'm not blaming you. You don't know?
How big?
Huge, like at least 80 goblins tall, I imagine.
If anyone stole it, damn, this one. That one. That one too.
Okay.
Sarah?
Yeah, I'm just kind of leaning on your calculator, like,
You're leaning on me.
yeah, like just kind of like, look, guys,
Are you leaning
you
on
know
my
how
knee?
this
Are
goes.
you leaning, trying to lean on my knee?
Yeah.
Then I will shove you off of my knee.
Dexterity check.
Look, guys, you know how this goes. So you can either leave if you have no information and we won't do something, or you don't leave. Those are really your options.
I'll pay you.
That's the better option.
Is your sword like up here? Mm-hmm. He goes, and a copper coin drops on the tip of your sword. He's like, I paid.
Look up at you. It's like,
More.
you want to hang them upside down and shake
He's
them
like-
down?
No, I'll let you walk it.
Another one comes out.
More.
Like-
You can do better than that.
I only have 2 cheeks.
What about the other two?
I want the locket.
What do the other two have?
Oh, you mean the ones on the ground?
He slowly pulls down his pants.
Not those cheeks.
Oh, good. I was going to use that to buy
Your
food.
2 idiot friends.
Oh. Oh. No, they don't hide in the cheeks.
Give me all of the money you have.
I want the locket that they were talking
You can
about.
get the locket too.
So they throw all their little copper coins in front of you. One starts to cry.
I want to see the locket.
Is this all you have?
And then shaking hands just drops his locket in your hand. He turns. He's like,
Okay, pick up all the copper
that
now.
was for Mama.
You can pick up all the copper now. We'll take the locket.
And they start fighting over it. Like they all just jump on the ground,
Yeah.
punching each other, trying to get at the
Yeah.
copper. They're like, you're blocking the door.
We just kind of move out of the way.
All right, so they make their way out. Sure, you let them leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait! As they're leaving.
They stop.
Seriously?
Yes. Are you guys here alone?
Don't lie.
And then you hear maybe yes and no all at the same time from each one of them. One says yes, one says no, one says maybe.
Okay, just don't go get more people and try and come back. We'll hurt you. I don't want to do that.
You're not very intimidating.
How do you know? Help me out then if I'm not intimidating.
If you come back with more, I'm putting this through your eyeball.
Which one?
All three of you at the same time.
Oh. He could be okay with
Like
one
a
eye.
shish kebab.
No, like I and all the way through.
Yeah.
Fine.
Adorable. Now get lost. Go away.
So they go out into the rain.
Does the lock have any engravings or anything on it?
Yeah, it has Larzan Summerhawk, and inside is a little portrait painting of a
Oh.
looks like a small halfling holding a flower.
Okay, I'll hang on to it in my pack.
is there anything else in the back room? Any books, any journal, any
Church bell.
So
I'm assuming the bell has
it's still
stopped at this
ringing.
point.
Yeah,
It's still ringing?
no, it's not. Like
it's not.
saying the church bell's there. That's where the
Oh,
rope
okay,
is.
okay, that's
They're
what it
playing
was.
with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a tapestry that they had that has a big sun, a sunset on a just a green
Okay.
tapestry that
But
they
there's
used as a
nothing, like of note really in that back room. Okay.
no.
It looks at the book.
There's like incense holders, you know like little
Yeah,
little
okay.
things.
So there's nobody here. Okay.
Okay.
No, they all left.
So
They skipped
that
town.
building's good. Do we want to go and check the inn right across?
No, there was more goblins there.
We dealt with these ones pretty decently.
Yeah, but
What
they
are we
would've
doing
picked-
here?
They
Like,
would have picked stuff clean. We have to figure out
if
what
if the person that you were supposed
There's
to
nobody
meet
here.
question mark
Yeah.
is like should we stay? Are we safe here because it's clear
Okay,
an
look,
attack happened recently?
Something dropped this boulder and something took that stone, and I figure it's safe to assume
The
that
giant.
city we saw floating a few days back did this.
That's
So I want to look for any signs of any survivors. If there's anyone that can
Well,
know
that's
what
what
the
I
hell just
thought
happened.
there
So
might have been in the temple,
I want to
but it
do
was just goblins.
basically do our due diligence and go to see if anyone's hiding out. There might be survivors.
I'm into it. All right.
I think everybody's gone.
I don't think that's the worst choice, and I think that honestly, like, this is probably one of the safer places to be from a giant attack. If that's
Yeah,
what
they've
it is.
already
Because-
passed
yeah,
through, yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so
So
we'll,
make our
we'll
way to the
take the
inn.
late afternoon. The rest is, well, I mean, it's not daylight because it's cloudy. It's not a very big place.
No.
We could search it.
So we can search it in a couple hours. We will not split up.
No. I was not going to suggest such a thing.
No.
Do we check
Okay,
out?
we can't go to the
keep?
other keep.
Do we check? Do
There's
we
no-
figure out a way to get there?
Well, there's part of the bridge is missing.
Yeah.
So we could
can't.
figure out a way to get there, right?
Yeah.
We could figure something out.
If we could take
If
a
we
short rest,
want to.
that would be fantastic.
Can we?
Not yet.
Do you think that? Is there any chance? Like, you know, giants apparently.
I've had my dealings.
Is there any chance that they'd be occupying that
No.
keep?
Especially based on
No,
this,
based on what we saw,
they have a floating city. They're not gonna
they would have moved on.
really care.
And
They
you're,
obviously
you can
took
say
what they-
without any doubt in your mind that that was that floating city that was responsible for this.
I mean, did you see any other floating city heading in this direction?
I don't know that it needs to be a floating city to drop boulders.
Do we see, while we're
Not
looking
wrong.
around, do we see giant footprints? Do we see, like, having seen them in the past?
Roll survival.
Survival?
Can I? I'll give you a guidance. Give you a little
Guidance.
pat on the back.
That's D4?
Point your head towards the ground. Yeah.
$15.
You don't really see any footprints for giants, but you see lots for goblins.
Goblins wouldn't hit something this large. Like, I mean, where the space was for the
There might be
stone.
goblins hiding out in the keep.
So as you're hanging out in the middle, discussing all this stuff, trying to decide where to go, this window right here breaks. The glass falls on the outside, and
They'll turn to
a
it.
goblin's head flops out with a crossbow bolt in its neck.
Oh,
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad sign.
that's interesting.
Not a good sign either.
So we've kind of made our way from
Is there any
the
is there any shadows or any other activity coming from the inn? Because there's a lot of like.
Perception.
Okay.
Is the rain still going hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's giving you a bit of advantage of
That's what I get for
so
getting.
people
all those
can't
other
see you from
girls.
far and
Yeah,
the noise. And
makes sense.
just a reminder.
Thank you. Cool.
Who'd you get?
4
4.
makes up for all those other rolls.
You do not see any movement inside the inn from the broken window.
Okay.
However,
But I'm gonna like start looking around other places.
yeah, I was gonna say, but you can only really see into this part of the inn.
Yeah, no,
So,
but I'm gonna start watching like our backs and nobody sneaks up on us or something. After
I'll get a little bit closer to the inn.
Yeah.
See if I can see any action.
Where do you want to go?
I guess kind of where the closest where the boulder is broken the wall, so I can get a clearer view of what the heck's going on in there.
Okay, so that's the kitchen for the inn. It looks like it's been completely ransacked, but there is a sack on the ground with a bunch of cutlery and pots and dishes and everything. So it looks all the cupboards are open. Everything's been it's a big mess.
Okay, but there's not.
All the food is gone, and there's crumbs and small pieces of bread, and
Can I look through the window that the goblin head fell out of?
Yeah.
Whatever, see if there's anything.
So that's the small atrium for the inn. So they have a couple tables.
Yeah.
One of the tables is crushed by a boulder. It looks like another boulder came from the top and just landed inside of here.
Oh, so the entrance is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we want to go around that
So
way?
you're looking in this window. There's this goblin dead here, and there's a hole in the floor here because there's 2 stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Those going through the kitchen as well.
Oh yeah, and you could see the door on the left
Do you
to
want
the kitchen.
2 in
Okay.
2 going from the back and 2 going from the front?
No.
I mean, you guys want to go in by the front of this place and see what's going on?
Yeah, we'll go from the front because we know the window was there. So we'll go to the front door
We'll walk up to.
because if anything, they'll just escape out that way and
Yeah.
it
I
won't
will
be our problem.
very confidently open the front door.
I was going to say knock first, but
Well, I mean, it didn't look like there was
It's the
anything going on
front
in
entrance
there.
of an inn. You're gonna knock the front entrance of an inn?
you want to see if anyone reacts in there, right?
Of all people, I figured you'd be the type to just walk into places.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
want to knock.
I've been kicked out of enough inns.
Fair enough.
It's the front entrance.
Okay.
Doesn't-
Everybody's dead.
So what do you guys want? What did you discuss?
So we're gonna open the front
I'm
door. of the
open-
inn.
All 4 of you, front door.
Yeah,
Okay, who's in the front?
I am.
All right. You open the door.
Yeah.
You see the destruction from the boulder, and you hear, "Sulkin, is that you?" No, but I'm not here to hurt you.
You should have said yes.
I say that like this is actually
We're all
going
kind of
on.
like
Always say yes.
It's Scooby-Doo.
So,
Scooby-Doo.
Always say yes.
so this you see on the second floor, a woman rolls into view, with a crossbow pointed at you. It's like, "Is this safe?"
There's no goblins. We're not gonna do anything.
She rolls out of view again.
There's also no wargs outside anymore.
Yeah, we took care of those. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Can we go in, please?
You're
She
gonna
goes,
shoot us if we
No, yeah.
go in?
She says to you, "I broke my leg in the attack. I can't walk.
Oh, perfect. I'm a cleric. Let me come help you.
Take the stairs."
Okay,
Oh, suspicious.
I'm going for it.
Uh-huh.
Can I insight check that? And if she's like,
that she broke her leg during.
well, does she sound like, because you kind of would be in a lot of pain, does she sound like she's in a lot of pain, or just trying to
Lure.
ruse us into coming up the stairs?
I just
Roll.
walk.
I'm already going. But
I'm being.
I get it.
No.
I totally understand
Okay.
why you'd be doing that. But
She sounds like a person who's desperate for some help.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2. So
I just kept going. I was right behind Oros.
yeah, I'm going to help her.
it's a fair point.
All right, conga line and let's go.
So when you're on the second floor, you see that, you're in a hallway. And so you can go to this room, or that room.
I'm gonna go to the room where she's clearly rolled from.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be that hole,
Yeah.
right?
So as you open the door, she's leaning up in this little corner here
I've got my
with the
hands up.
crossbow.
I'm not sure. I'm genuinely here to help you.
And what god you with?
Death, the god of nature. I know your god. We're good.
She puts the crossbow down. She's like, I did my best with the things I found in the room to put a splint, but I'm sure it's broken.
Let me help you out, and I'll do a little healing word.
Okay. It's enough to mend the cuts on her legs, but the bone still looks like it's been. She looks like she set it and she's wrapped it tightly with a bunch of legs from a chair and some cloth, like from the bed sheets and stuff. And
Okay.
I'll mention she was waiting. You were waiting for somebody.
yeah, Zolkin, you're not with him.
That might have been who we were coming to see. We were sent here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I. Who sent you?
Are you with
What the
any
hell happened here?
faction? Are you with any faction?
It depends.
Well, I'm part of the
Okay.
Emerald Enclave.
Emerald Enclave. Sorry, words are not. Part of the Emerald Enclave. We're trying to track down some activity that's happening in the area.
Yeah, I'm part of the team that's just trying to survive this.
Survive
What happened?
Where are you from?
lots of places.
We just came from Parnast.
Still standing?
Yeah, they were in a
When we
bit of rough
left,
shape.
yeah.
We brought
Yeah.
supplies and food and helped the people out there.
We have rumors that Daggerford has fallen. Bryn Shander has been attacked.
So what? I point to the giant Daggerford. I point to the giant hole, gaping hole. What happened here?
Came from the sky that was so fast. They dropped boulders all over the town. It took minutes for everyone to flee. 4 came down and took the Nightstone. Brought it right back up to the clouds. They were gone.
So you were here.
I haven't been able to leave.
And have you seen anyone else around, or I'm assuming the goblins of the ward probably picked off the rest.
I eventually fell unconscious from the pain, and then when I woke up, I heard the goblins come in. They're everywhere.
Where they're not in the immediate vicinity at this moment.
Yeah, most of them kind of were
But they're-
scared.
But there are many. And some are young, but
Are they all at the keep?
some are warriors. And it looks like the keep has been safe. If anyone survived the keep, they're still there.
The bridge is out, though.
Yeah, I think I don't think that was done by the giants.
Okay. We should. I mean, we don't know how many
So
goblins
what were your orders?
That's a good question.
I was here on other business. I've been here for a while.
Well, we still got to see if there's any more survivors.
I don't know. Like either the way I see it is, I don't think that I don't want to leave
Can't
them
really
here,
move.
Yeah.
and I don't
If they
think
can't
so.
move.
I don't know if I'll stay here and make sure that nothing happens to them, and you guys go check out the keep, or we
Yeah.
all go
She
with.
tries the stand. She's like, I need like a crutch, cane, something.
I can find like a piece of wood that'll probably suffice and snap it off and hand it to her.
Okay. So she's using it to walk. She looks like she could walk, but with pain, but she can do it.
Yeah. Like take
Looks like some of your healing
any
has
any of
helped.
the any like tattered like cloth wherever to like put it over the top so it's not just like digging into her as she's walking.
Yeah. She's
There would be like linens and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
yeah, she's really thankful for your help.
No problem.
And then she looks and she goes, "Sorry about the mess. Don't usually have guests." She tries to like kind of get that. Try to,
Bye.
yeah.
It's okay. So this is the name. Is there a tavern part like anything?
That's in the front, the
Okay.
bottom floor.
So I want to go down and just
Here.
look for like the strongest whiskey they have, like something that's got like
Everything's
a kick. No.
already gone.
No, we'll see. Is there anything left, like even something strong?
You find the broken bottle, but the bottom has stayed. The alcohol stayed in it.
Alcohol in it?
So you
Okay.
could take a chance and swig this.
No, I'm gonna look for maybe
some
a
glass
cup
shards.
that's not damaged, and try and pour it into it like with as little glass as humanly possible, and give it for her pain. Like, and I kind of go here for the pain. You know, like take a.
Yeah, she tries to hero chug, and she can't.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I haven't eaten in like 3 days." She tries to give it back to
Oh,
you.
I'll give
take
her
it
a
back.
ration.
I'll take a sip just to see like what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, it's
Burns.
some cheap
Moonshiny.
some cheap Swordco stuff, you know.
We
That was
have
probably a bad
we have
year.
rations on us from
Yeah.
last supply run. I'll give her some rations.
Okay.
Okay, so what time of day are we dealing with? Like, is it now night? Like, not deep night, but it's getting to like supper time. Like, do we want to find a room that's not totally damaged? That's just at least got a
Really
roof,
good.
and then we can kind of hold up here for the evening.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that
So you said the 2 rooms on either end were not damaged by the boulders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, upstairs there's 2
Yeah.
rooms that weren't
Put this back here so you have a visual of it.
So
Are we still upstairs?
yes.
So, if we inspect these 2 rooms, this I think having a good view of the main drag is a good place.
I think it's not a bad idea
Wait,
if we
are-
have
are we
each-
looking at
2
staying-
people
Yeah.
in each room.
it's a roof over the head with this rain.
Well, 3 in one and 2 in the
Yeah.
other. And
Are
I
we
think
trying
if we
to-
just keep
are
the
we
doors
trying to
open, we
wait
can
out the rain?
communicate
Yeah.
a little bit easier.
Yeah,
and if
wait
we-
up the
anyone-
rain, rest up, and formulate a plan because I think we're gonna have to do some clearing of some of these buildings. You know, see, like I said, see if there are any survivors, and then kind of at dawn we plan.
No, but
I couldn't resist.
if there's people in the keep, they're probably okay. They'll fend
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the keep right now. I'm worried about the rest of the.
I don't think there's anybody else in the village.
Okay.
In
Anyways,
this village
we're
part.
just-
Yeah, I don't know. Are we
Have to
you
be sure.
as a reasonable time to be being like, all right, let's just take a rest
If you
and
guys feel that way, sure.
yeah.
I mean, which room do you want to go into?
I think we're gonna go into both of them. I mean, at least eventually.
So which one first?
I'll stay in the front room.
So in that front room, it looks like a couple was staying here, but they left everything they owned behind.
Okay.
You could see there's a money purse. Yeah, there was hunting equipment, so a net and bow and arrow.
Short bow or long bow?
Chirpa.
Short bow. Okay, so I'll take that as well. So short bow, arrows.
A quiver of arrows, yeah.
and you said
What was the name of
a
the
money
person?
pouch?
Which one?
One that had a broken leg.
No one ever asked?
Oh, we did.
Not being thorough. You said money pouch. How much?
10 silver in it.
Hey, what's your name, by the way?
Yeah.
Hella.
Kella? I'm Oros.
Oros.
Pleasure to meet
Shakes
you.
your hand.
I'm Delilah.
Delilah?
And what was the
if
name
she's
of
sitting down? I just kind of walk up. I'm almost the same as like Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
what was the name of the associate again?
Zolkin.
Zolkin.
Zolkin?
And you?
Vera.
You look pretty impressive, Vera.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm gonna basically put myself in a position where I can look out the window and
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
take.
wonder, where does Kella want to stay for the night?
Yeah.
She's like, well, I've been staying in the other room.
This one?
Mm-hmm. There's a chest in there I can't open, but I've been using it to barricade the door when I sleep.
No, I don't have the means to open it either.
Can I try and smash it open?
Better luck than me. I have no tools or a leg to stand on to do that, so you might be able to.
Do you need assistance?
If you want, I mean,
Yeah.
this hammer can do some. I might not hurt living things, but what I could do to a treasure box.
All right, so you open the door and it looks like a very wealthy room, but doesn't look like someone stays here. It looks like the owner's room.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like the beds are like silk sheets and there's, decorations and portraits and that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Okay.
There's even a suit of armor in the corner.
Ooh. Like a decorative suit of armor, or does it look like?
No, it's a suit of armor. It's
Yeah?
a chainmail, yeah, just on like a dummy, a mannequin,
Okay. Okay. Can I, you said they're paintings and stuff. Can I infer, like, was this some sort of standing aside from the owner?
It looks like maybe family members and they're dwarves.
Okay.
Mm. Got the good shit.
Well, I'm gonna try and smash the box, and then I'm gonna look through the room.
Roll.
This should be interesting.
Yeah, I do a little guidance, please,
DC 15 strength check.
please, Eldath. Come on, don't do that.
Hey.
Roll the 17, so it's gonna be 20.
20?
Yeah.
Bust it right open, pops up. And right away you can see there's a handful of very precious stones in there. Looks like there might be even a potion.
Okay, I'll grab the potion, and I'll see. You guys, any of you guys care about shiny rocks?
Sometimes.
You come check it
What-
out, and
what
I'll tell
rocks?
Kella to come because she was the one who technically found it anyway. So I'm gonna be like, whatever, take your pick. It's only fair.
What are the rocks?
She looks down, she says, that's over 100 gold and gems.
Listen, it seems like you've had a pretty rough go. We're obviously you said you're part of the Emerald Enclave, right?
No.
No.
I
No.
never said. I mentioned I was
Can I
part
take
of
a
it.
look
He
and
has not
see if
given
anything
any information about
I
herself.
recognize
didn't
anything
give any
she's wearing, any
information.
garb that
Ah.
seems familiar to me?
Well, she's human, blonde hair. She's wearing leather armor. And she has got like dark clothing,
But, like
rider's
no
boots.
symbol of anything.
No, she has no
markers
symbols or marks on her now. Can someone pass the gummies?
Okay, so
What are the gems? Is it an assortment?
Yeah,
Worth 100 gold, basically.
worth 100 gold a
Alright.
bit.
All right.
Yeah. The way they do 5e these days. There's a bunch of things that's worth this much. Everyone knows they're just gonna sell them for the
What's
bunch.
the potion look like?
Um,
We took it.
No, I know. But what's it look like?
it's a silver potion.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. It's a silver liquid.
Have I seen this before? Can I, like,
Roll something.
I don't know what you want me to roll
Arcana,
here.
probably.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, all right.
Hey.
So I'm rolling where it matters.
It's
It's gonna be
fine.
18.
You believe it's a potion of heroism.
Does Kella take the gems?
No,
You don't want the gems, Kella?
not interested.
What are you?
Yeah,
interested
what are
in?
you here for? I don't understand. You kind of jumped past that.
Well, it doesn't matter why I'm here. As you can see, no matter what I was here for, it doesn't matter anymore.
Well, that depends. If there are people who are alive in the keep, like, I don't give some context would be helpful. I mean, I helped you out. I feel like you could do that for me, just a little bit. I just wanted know what I'm dealing with here. We've met
Yeah.
some pretty shady people along the way here.
She walks to the center of the room there. She's I was here to spy on the owner of this inn. Doesn't feel good about sleeping in his bed, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Run an insight check, see if I buy that. Because she's been a little bit cold, so I don't know if I buy the all of a sudden change of heart.
Mhm.
That's 19.
There seems to be something very shady about her business, and this kind of confirms it.
So if she's not looking at me, I want to say in her head, what are you not telling us?
She turns around. What does it matter? If I was here to assassinate him, if I was here to bring information to someone else who wants to buy this inn, what does it matter? Why are you questioning me? Look out the window.
I don't just want, you know.
The Sword Coast is under attack.
Yeah, okay. About what?
What?
We've been. What do you mean the Sword Coast is under attack? What?
This is the third establishment I've heard to be attacked by giants.
Where are you hearing this?
It started about a week or two ago. The information wasn't traveling fast enough, but there are rumors Bluskin, there are rumors Waterdeep.
Giants?
Yes.
I'm storm giants or cloud giants specifically.
Nope. I
Don't know.
probably all of them.
And you said they're heading up to Waterdeep's next. It's the largest city.
We don't know. I'm not saying Waterdeep's been attacked. I'm just saying I don't know.
But where are you getting?
But what I'm trying to get to is that you're questioning me about my history and what I'm doing here when we clearly have a problem. So how about we focus on staying alive and maybe going to kill those goblins?
I agree with you. I like the sound of that. But how are we supposed to focus on staying alive if we don't know who you are?
I'm Killer Darkhope.
Dark Hope.
Mm-hmm.
His name ring a bell or just
That's why your history matters. You know that we're decent people. I healed you. There's no reason for us to hurt you. We're not here to do any damage to you, but you haven't necessarily given us any reason to know that you're not going to try
Then
and
leave
hurt
me
us.
be and go. Thank you for your help.
I would kind of walk
But
across the hall to the room.
I'm not going to sit here and be interrogated in a disaster. I'm just not.
I've already left and gone across the hall to look out the window to like at the main drag, see if I notice anything.
Which window?
Kind of like,
Well, you could see out the front.
yeah, that's what I mean. I just
Yeah.
want to look.
You could
out.
open the window and look around if you want.
We'll ask a genuine question of what do you know about the giants and what they want?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
I do know that this village was populated. No one's left.
I can see the big gaping crater
Mhm.
from the window.
What do you
If
mean
it's
no
open.
one's left?
If you open it, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by no one's
No
left?
one's left in the town.
Oh, yeah, I figured that.
So you're poking your head out to see?
I'm just kind of like looking to like realizing, putting all the information together, like the giants of this, that like something really, really messed up. And so I'm just kind of staring at like I'll close the window and just kind of sit there looking out to see if anything's coming the way we kind of came up. The way,
Yeah, there's nothing there.
okay, no, I'm just keeping an eye.
The rain is starting to subside though.
So are we gonna bed down? I guess we'll all stay in one
Yeah,
room and
we-
she can
we-
stay in the
we
other.
need a-
We're not sure, or
we
do
need
we
a night
want
of
to have a
rest.
sentry? Yeah, I know. Do you want to leave somebody or to be with her just to watch her, just in case? Not that I'm thinking
No.
anything's gonna happen, or
No,
We're
leave her
gonna
be.
watch her.
Okay,
Leave her
so
be.
We'll watch
I'll-
ourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Watch ourselves from her in a way, but not gonna
So yay,
I'm not
long
gonna
rest.
keep her company if we don't need to. She wants to be crass and
Yeah,
what is the word?
no, that's rude.
We're
Just having conversation and she's defensive.
taking a long rest. Okay.
Okay. So who wants to take first watch? Anybody?
I'll take first watch.
You guys got to rest, find ways to
Yeah.
maybe grab the bed from that room. And so who's in
Yeah.
where?
Well, I think, are we all in the same room?
Yeah.
I'll stay by the window.
Well, Kella's going to sleep on the bed she's been sleeping on the past 3 days.
I don't take up a lot of space, so I'll just...
Where are you guys?
By the window, please.
Are we all in this room?
That window? Yeah, everyone's in here?
I think we're all in the same room.
There's only one double bed in there.
I will sleep on the floor.
Okay, so you could probably grab the mattress from the other room.
I don't need a mattress.
Okay.
We
The
have bed
the
rolls.
floor is fine.
We have
Yeah,
bed
I'll have-
rolls.
So everyone in that room,
Okay.
Kella's in the other room?
yeah.
Okay.
That's what we decided, yeah.
And you guys are resting for the night?
Yeah.
First watch? That's a pretty nice roll. So now that the rain has calmed down, you could hear outside. And you could hear like, oh, hey. And
This is coming.
like someone's dragging something. And you hear like, that's doing it. This is the stuff you hear right now.
Okay. Can I peek out the window?
Well, you look out the window, and if you peek out, if the window's open, you can hear the sounds, but it's coming from over here.
Delilah. Delilah, wake up.
Mm.
Weird dragging noises outside. Should I go look?
Dragon or
No,
dragging?
dragging. Something,
that's two complete-
something is being dragged across the ground.
It's probably just the goblins finding something else.
So that's a no on the checking it out.
Is it coming from downstairs or outside?
Outside. Around the building.
I'll go downstairs, stay with the boys.
I don't think you should go by yourself.
I'll wake up Oros. Because I just know, I just apparently don't like Pharaoh.
Yes.
I'll stay with the short one.
Yeah. There heard some noises coming from outside. There's no window on this wall. Apparently, it's not from the courtyard, right?
Yep, it's around.
So we're gonna go downstairs and look out the front windows because there's no front windows.
Before we go downstairs, you
window
want to just
here.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's a
You want to
window
just
here.
check out the window, the room that's next to us, and check out that window first. Is this really something that we need to be checking on anyway?
That's what I was
I said it's probably the goblins dragging something through town.
What do I hear now?
Can we just
Do I hear
wait?
The
things?
dragging sounds, but not one sound.
Like, it was a simple question. Check it out or don't check it out.
Yeah.
Yes
I
or
thought
no?
it's probably the goblins.
So that's a no.
Can we
Exactly.
can we watch and wait to see?
Why
if
could you
they-
come to this conclusion before I was
I-
looking up?
Because I said it and you convinced me to go check it out.
It's okay. I'm just they're whatever. I'm gonna go around to the other room, check out the window, see if I see
Yeah.
anything.
I was gonna go with it.
So what you see is many goblins
Okay.
dragging what looks like a bunch of wooden doors that they've nailed together and attached with rope and nails and whatever they
They're trying
found.
to get across the.
And it looks like they're
Got
dragging
it.
it to the direction of the bridge.
Okay.
Clever boy.
This is the middle of the night, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Do we pretend we didn't see them? No.
Technically, you're the only one that saw it. I just heard some weird noises.
Uh,
Up to you.
I'm
Gonna
asleep.
be-
no, I can't.
You're asleep. You're fine.
unfortunately.
Have good dreams.
I don't.
Look, I don't want to deal with a bunch of goblins as much as you do, but I have a
We
feeling.
can't in the middle of the night. None of us can really see at night.
I
can see.
perfectly fine.
And I heard Vera just say in her own lonesome that she can see perfectly fine. So
I mean, we're not far. The doors
I know, but it's just fun. Like hearing her from the other room, I can see perfectly fine. Like, okay.
To myself, oh God.
not quiet.
So I have no problem
Do
seeing.
you wanna? Hey,
Um,
I don't know what to do.
I regret waking you up.
Yeah, apparently.
Don't wake the indecisive one up.
It's not that I'm indecisive.
Sorry.
It's like long rest or deal with goblins.
he had mentioned that basically, if there's anyone who survived, it would be in
And
the
the
keep.
keep.
Yes.
She did say that.
Okay. So I'm gonna make an executive decision. I think we need to deal with this. Unfortunately, whether
No,
we deal with it the same way we dealt with the other goblins or try to, we'll see. But I'm gonna wake up
I wish I
Pharaoh,
had a
let him
way
know
to-
what's going
I
on.
wish I
I'm
had a
gonna
way
go
to
knock on
Terrifying them.
There is many ways.
go knock on Kella's
creative.
door.
She's gonna roar.
Okay, so go knock on Kella's door.
Yeah,
She's in there snoring.
I'm gonna bang on the door.
We could give her a note.
Leave her a note. Yeah, she doesn't wake up.
I'm gonna open the door
Oh my god, that's so rude.
and I'm gonna.
Are you with
Hey.
him?
Did you put the chest in? Yes, I am.
Yeah, so when you go open the door, you hear like that chest is in the way.
Okay.
And it's filled with random stuff that she, once you get the door about 3 inches open, you can see it's filled with random
You know what?
stuff.
I'm gonna leave it there.
There you go.
I'm gonna stop there and just say whatever. She's probably not gonna help us very much. She's injured.
Yeah, she can't help
Yeah.
us attack
So-
goblins anyway.
All right. I guess let's go deal with some goblins trying to make a bridge.
Very exciting, folks.
Farrell, wake up.
Goblins at a science
Yep.
fair.
What time?
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Just follow me.
Okay. Just kind of like
You guys all make it outside.
groggily
Front door?
follow.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, whatever. I can't be stealthy for shit anyway. So yeah, front door.
So you walk out. And
How
yeah,
far are
the goblins have turned. Well, they were over here before, but they've gone over here now. They're all facing and pulling with ropes this giant sled. It looks like towards the bridge, and then what you guys see is there is a pole on top of one of the spires for the keep, with looks like long johns, white long johns, is blowing in the wind.
At the keep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and on the same side, there is two, hopefully men, wearing armor with nothing underneath, going down what seems to be clothing and stuff tied together.
Now the keep is on an island.
Yeah, over here. And so you have this flagpole,
White flag.
white flag, and then over the same edge, trying to go down is
Two.
these two guys in
Yeah.
full armor, but nothing underneath. So it's just the plates.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've tied their clothes together and they're trying to get down the wall. So it looks like they're trying to get down the island.
That's gonna chafe.
Yeah.
Okay. How many goblins are there?
6.
6. I start just kind of like cracking my neck because I was sleeping at a very weird angle. And like, all right, guess we're doing this.
I mean, we tried talking first. It worked before.
All right.
And I say to Oros, don't you have like a roar thing that?
A roar thing.
I mean, look at him. He's a lion. It makes sense.
Now you're just
I
assuming
can't
things.
guarantee that.
It was a thought.
Yeah, I mean that was a little bit racist. That's fine. All right.
Speciesist.
This
Let's get this right.
Yeah.
60 feet. How far away are they? When we walk out of the inn? Pretty far away.
Yeah, like 150 feet away. Oh, maybe not that much. Hold on. Let me be a little bit precise. Because you guys have spells, so. About 100 feet.
100?
120 away from where you are.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So over here, it looks like it's the you recognize this symbol. It's the Lion Shield Coster.
Yeah.
So the general store, basically.
yeah.
And there's a farm over here, and the path keeps going to the keep.
Mhm.
And then there's a windmill.
You can't see in the dark? You can't see in the dark, so only we can see
Well,
in
it's
the
just
dark?
there's moonlight.
Okay.
Storms
I
pass.
could also cast light,
Okay.
but that would give
Draw
away our
attention.
position.
But they don't look like they notice you guys. They're just grunting and pulling like 3 feet at a time.
Listen, I don't know. Okay, I'm tempted, honestly, to just run over there and smash whatever sled they have so they can't. It just slows their progress
That's
down.
what I was trying.
Oh, rude.
Can I?
Whatever happened to talking?
It says
You can
says-
talk, but I
You're
don't.
the talker.
I'm not the talker.
it says it has to target a creature, but can I target the sled?
What is it?
It's witch bolt.
Target creature.
Yeah, it's creature based.
It's creature based.
But Eldritch Blast is not a problem for that.
Yeah.
That's not flashy.
You
Flashy?
can make it flashy.
Make it flashy.
Not really.
Put some flair in there.
Nobody else wants to do anything.
Like I said, do anything from this far away.
Can't do
My
anything
thoughts
but
are
hit
going to smash the sled. That's what I'm.
It's far away. I want to try and get them stopped first.
And
That means I just have to
It doesn't
travel
be
further.
No, it says a creature as well.
things. Eldritch Blast requires a
It
creature.
says like it says toward a creature.
Let's. You
that
guys want to just walk up? Let's go towards them.
agreed. We're going.
Okay, once we're in like yelling range, it's not raining anymore.
No.
Okay, once we're in yelling range, it's
Do they look like the same
yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
goblins? that
Please
were
be.
Do we
in the-
recognize
Please
any
be.
clothing on the goblins?
Please
from the
be them
temple?
and their friends.
Roll with advantage for perception.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
amazing. That's gonna be 23.
They're not the same goblins.
Okay.
These ones look a little bit more seasoned and tough
Okay.
and older.
So probably
Stronger.
intimidation probably won't really do much.
Not as much.
I'm.
Okay,
could try.
and they're
Okay.
they have weapons and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they're okay. Well equipped. All right.
Changes nothing.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I'm gonna continue walking up and be like, listen, what? Stop. That's what I'm gonna do. Like,
Want to roll intimidation with that?
At the same
Amazing.
time, I'll yell, "Oi! You're gonna stop there!"
Okay.
Yeah, do it.
none
Roll
of that is
intimidation.
I'm.
You stop
Oh,
right
damn.
now.
It's gonna be 9.
So they all just stop. They look slowly at each other. They drop the ropes and they just turn around, all look at you.
Well, they did drop the rope.
And they stop.
Yeah, they did stop. Good job, bud.
You have 2 options.
You either leave town or we attack.
Well, we have different ideas of options, but we'll go with hers.
I gave them the
I
option.
am unsheathing the sword and standing behind him just for a little bit of intimidation.
I said they leave town or we attack.
So they all smile at each other, and they all reach in to their belts. Attack, and they pull these horns.
Oh, fuck.
This is why talking is a bad idea.
It's not always a bad idea. But he sucked at it, so.
Roll initiative.
Dang it.
Ooh, shit.
He says doing something. Paralyzed, like, I'm not just gonna wait for this to be. Okay, how many things can we establish from the situation
Yeah.
without doing anything?
17.
Hey,
I
me
got-
too.
I got 12.
But you're for sure ahead of me.
Yeah.
Pharaoh 17, Oros
17.
11 for me.
Gabby, what do you got?
4.
11, you said?
Yeah. What did they say?
12.
12. And now the two people going down the makeshift rope are climbing back up.
There you go. Safer that way.
Oh my gosh. So how far, okay, we need to set this up because I need to.
We got it in like walking distance, and I was planning on smashing that freaking sled.
So do that.
Are they near the edge where the drop off is, or like how far away are they from the?
The bridge? Are you talking about?
Yeah,
What
like,
drop off?
Because it's an island,
Yeah.
right? So there's a drop off.
So you're talking like where the bridge?
Where the
would
bridge
be to
is,
the
yeah.
keep.
How close are like? Did they have?
They're
to
30
reach it?
feet from it.
Oh, sure. Okay, cool. Okay. So, and we're how far away from them? Within
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. So
She's looking at chat.
I take the short bow I got and I take a shot.
Okay, let's set up a camp. All right. Let's put you guys all the way over here. You could give me Kella.
This is good.
Is it?
No.
I think it's fine.
Good. Yeah. No. I mean, I have nothing. Just
Yeah.
Here we go.
Cool.
Let's take this.
And how far away are we?
60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put you guys back one.
All right. So yeah. So I take the short bow and I take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, that is not the shit. That is going to be 8.
Yeah, raises a small shield and just deflects it, and they all laugh together.
All right, I'm going to spread out a little bit. So I'm gonna go, yeah, but let me go there.
Okay. Who's next?
Is there anything over here? Like, is there anything over here? Or is this just like
It's a
back
farm.
end?
Farm, and then the Lion Shield Coster's right next to you.
Okay, cool.
So there's a building there if you need it.
Okay.
And the rest is going to be farmland.
Yeah.
And then there's a windmill over here, and then this is the path towards the keep.
Cool.
Who's next?
I am.
Oros.
I'm gonna. I'm
What do your
going to
mighty paws want to do?
dash
Okay.
as close as I can to get to them, which is 70 feet,
Okay, so you make it.
and I will roar. I said stop, and yeah, it would be a wisdom saved on their part.
What's the DC?
The DC is 13.
What happens if I miss?
They are feared for until my next turn.
Feared.
Yeah.
A bearded.
That means they run away?
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to run away from.
Horus.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Only one save.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna look back at there. Is that better?
Amazing. Proud
So
of
they-
you.
On their turn, then. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, it is, and their turn is now.
So they all run away like this towards the outside of town.
Fantastic.
And it's my go.
Yeah.
I knew you could do it.
So this
more
one here,
confident.
just approaches you very calmly, and he goes, "Well, Mark has some great stuff here. You see, like maybe we could do a little exchange. You know, like you see like some jewelry that maybe collected somewhere, you know. He's like, yeah, you know, yeah,
Do some shopping.
yeah.
Call off your goons.
Oh, what?
You blew the horn. Unblow it.
Oh, all right, okay, okay.
Goblin.
So what do you think about this piece?
Great.
Yep, 3 silver.
Pricey.
What just happened?
I'm okay. Actually. Thank you. I do appreciate you taking the time to do your
Great
stuff.
doing business with all of you. I'm gonna make my way now.
Sounds anticlimactic.
He starts walking this way very slowly to meet up with his terrified running goblin friends.
There's the dust trail, you know, like a cartoon.
Yeah, the splishing and splashing of puddles.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
how well constructed was their sled?
Have you ever heard anyone say, "Hey, do you want to buy this wagon? It's goblin craftsmanship,
Okay, so shit. Great.
Made out of doors.
made out of other people's fronts of houses."
Yeah.
Okay. I will
Fine craftsmanship.
pick that up and start just breaking it.
That
The door.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes apart pretty easily.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Just annihilate that.
We go back to bed.
and then you
Yeah.
hear, "Oh man!" and the guy starts going down his rope again. Almost out.
Should we deal with that?
I can wait till morning.
Now I'm confused about that. Let's go to bed,
I'm
please.
kind of making my way back towards bed because I'm like, I'm still very tired.
So the hole in the bridge is 20 feet,
Okay.
but the rest of it's intact.
All right. We can deal with that's a morning problem.
That's fine.
It's a
Yeah.
daylight problem.
Yeah, exactly. So
We can't
One of the other
do
humans
anything at
grabs
night.
that guy and brings him back. What are you doing? Yelling at him.
and we'll just call him. We'll see you tomorrow.
Like, tomorrow! The echo, you know, like.
Oh, I need some sleep.
Yeah.
And then you hear, "He says tomorrow!" Who? Oh, pale skin goblin.
That's pretty accurate.
Do the voices that we're
got
hearing
green hair,
sound
you're
like
tiny.
More
goblins?
goblins?
No! No. Human. Bad genetics.
Okay.
Okay. So do we go back and rest up?
Yes,
yeah, we
so
have
go
to
back
go.
and rest.
Yeah. All right.
Waste
I'm going
our
to-
time.
Make sure that these goblins aren't just
Yeah.
following us to the inn also.
Yeah.
So we gotta go out, walk him out kind of thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to keep an eye.
Make sure they leave. Is
Yeah.
what you're getting at.
Maybe with the help of someone who's apparently more
Sure.
intimidating.
I mean, I am intimidating you. That's a fact.
And do your fucking job.
I don't feel like it.
Well, it's just
Yeah, Farah.
bells.
So you guys chase them out, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They leave.
Stop it.
They're gone. We're done.
But enough, all right?
They're like, all confused.
I don't know, maybe your kids, someone, but there are others. Just stop. Try to do something here.
I've gone back to bed at this point. I'm like not even dealing with this.
Can we go back to the inn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. They go off.
Okay.
Do we need who wants to do second watch?
Well, you still need
I'll-
sleep.
yeah, I still need
We all
sleep.
still need
Yeah,
sleep.
yeah.
So.
All right, so there's no events happening overnight. let's just get through that. It is morning.
Perfect.
It is
I like
morning.
that.
Yeah, this has been uneventful.
Let's go deal with what we saw.
Yeah.
So we go to the edge, I guess, of where the. Oh, did we talk to Kella in the morning? Tell her what happened, I guess.
Really don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, Kella wakes up when you guys are out.
Okay.
She's like, That was the best I've slept in a couple days.
Yeah, I
Give
can
her,
tell.
just give her the stink eye.
You think you can maybe help my leg again?
Listen. How about this? You stay here. We're gonna go check out the keep. I need to keep my healing abilities on reserve in case something happens over there.
What about the goblins?
What goblins?
The goblins. You gotta get rid of them.
Yeah,
I think
we've
we
already
chased
like
most of them
yelled.
off
Like,
last
you
night.
didn't have to yell at them. I don't know how. You didn't even have to fight them. What?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
But my leg?
Yeah, I will definitely deal with your. But you can be kept safe in this room, whereas my friends here are not going to be in this room. So I'm going to save my magic for them in case we deal with something. But I will gladly heal you when we come back.
So if I get attacked by goblins and I die, your consciousness will be okay with
He'll
that?
be fine. We're leaving now. Let's go.
Well,
No. Rest your fucking leg. Just sit here and rest. We're
No,
going.
it's okay. It's okay. I survived 3 days, now 4.
You're doing pretty good for yourself. We're
My
going
odds
now.
are just getting better, right?
I think so.
I'm gonna go look if there's any food downstairs, like that the goblins
No,
had
because
taken.
No. Go.
I don't know,
Leave.
though.
I gave her
Leave.
rations already.
No, I'm
No.
going down to
Probably-
see if there's anything salvageable.
Maybe we could bring her with us.
No. She has shown
that
zero
better?
I'm a
ability to
capable
fight.
warrior.
So you want to come with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to get rid of these goblins.
On your
great.
bum leg?
No.
Well, not if I get healed. It's already showed pretty impressive powers.
All right. Flattery goes a long
Oh
way.
my god.
DM notes.
I'll cure wounds.
Okay, how much?
Dumbass.
What?
Listen, you've been nothing but a critic, all right? Yeah. Have you even hit anything?
I did.
Oh, yeah, you hit that word.
Yeah, I
All right,
did.
whatever.
She's baiting you. You could leave her be.
No, the decision has been made.
It's been
Please roll
made.
that dice.
You're a dumbass.
It's been made.
I know. You're still dumbass.
You could have held me back.
No.
Look at that. Full, maximum possible.
She takes off this splint. It seems like there's some discomfort, but she's pretty good to go.
All right.
She loads her crossbow, puts a scimitar on her hip.
You ready
Can
to
we
take on
go
some
now?
goblins?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
My God. Oros.
Yeah, so I'm
Oros,
downstairs just
Oros.
pouring through the remains of what was the any food or liquor, just to see if there's anything salvageable. If not, as I'm looking through, I'm drinking from my tankards.
Anyone got food for me?
I gave her rations yesterday. And gave her a few.
Okay. So I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I did.
Starts eating. Yeah. Let's do this. We're
so you-
first.
So you said
The stables?
I thought we said the key.
No, we
Yeah,
were
we're
going to go
going
to
to
the
the
keep.
Keep doesn't have goblins. Go to the stables.
Yeah, I don't know what your deal is. I don't care about the goblins. The goblins, if they come to us, we'll deal with them.
Well, I think you have to ask yourself, where are the townspeople?
They left.
And they don't want to come back?
We'll deal with the goblins after. We gotta go.
What if they
see
come
there's-
back today?
I leave
Then
the
we're
building.
here.
Yeah, I'm following Vera.
And goblins start killing villagers. I think we need to deal with the
We
goblins.
chased off most of the goblins already.
Okay. I mean,
What's your deal with goblins?
Yeah, you said the gap in the bridge is 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
So the sled that they had concocted was doors.
We took it apart.
Yeah, I know what you're going to write. Is there anything left from that we could use to?
How deep is even the
well,
water?
it's there's 4 ropes, right? So
Yeah.
2 for the bottom and 2 for handrails. They're intact.
Okay.
The wood in between is gone.
Okay.
Like a boulder went crashing through it.
Yeah.
But the ropes are intact.
Okay. So we could take some of the what's left of the doors to kind of.
You
make
could try,
that-
yeah.
Well, we can just. I could kind of like shimmy, pull across the rope against
Sure.
towards the water. Like,
Sure.
how deep is the water?
It looks about 25 feet deep. And a 30-foot sheer drop on every side. This town doesn't like children very much.
Apparently not.
That's why it has a 15-foot palisade
Like,
around.
you look over the side. There's just like remains everywhere. The ones that didn't learn. Okay, so using any of the wood, you just make like to bridge the gap a little bit.
Sure.
I'm the lightest one here, so I could.
So you guys are. So who's gonna roll for what?
Okay. Hold
would
on.
we be
What are we
rolling
trying?
for?
Are we trying to do what the goblins essentially did?
Yes.
Similar, but in this case, to get the two guys.
The answer is yes.
We'll get the two goblins to get like the two soldiers, whoever we saw climbing out off of the island. They might be of some help.
What were they doing? They were trying to climb
out,
down
yes.
the cliff.
They climb back into.
Remind me what they were they trying to climb? They were trying to climb down the cliff.
The outside wall of the keep
Yeah,
to down the cliff. Yeah.
down to like
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm put the wood.
So you're gonna start putting the wood. All right. So give me a survival. Sure.
I guess we're all helping trying to figure this out.
Guidance,
Of
anybody?
course. I was gonna say it, and then you said it. So no guidance.
I was gonna say there are some pretty funny things you can think
22.
of doing here, right? He's like picking up some wood, and you're like, do it better,
22.
do it with style. Okay, so you're able to balance the wood on the ropes, and you are able to make it across. But as you start to cross, one of the guys on the top of one of the spires, he's like, just hold on. No rush. It's like eating food. He's like, no, seriously, just stop.
I just keep.
I mean,
going.
really, just, oh my God. And he's just like cutting food and he's eating it.
And I just keep going
This is weird.
to the door of the keep.
They're coming. We're going to be safe, but just hurry up.
So at the door of the keep, is it unlocked? Is it?
It's locked, yeah.
It's locked.
You're over there by yourself.
Yeah.
But a whole section of the keep is broken down.
broken. So like, can I kind of look around to see an easy entry point or?
Yeah. The side with the missing spire has been completely crushed.
You just walked away from us over
Yep.
on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, you guys were debating debating too much. I walked across.
We didn't debate anything. So you
Yeah,
just
so
put
the right-hand
down.
side,
You put
the right-hand
a
side
little
has
bit
been
of
completely
wood,
crushed
and
by
then you
one
walked
boulder.
over it.
So you could just not use the front door,
Way
but
later than
To
the
the side.
yeah, just go through the side.
Yeah.
Pharaoh was it sturdy enough?
For me, and I just kind of look.
Where are you going?
I yell up into it. It's like, you coming or not? Because I'm moving the door.
Just a minute, please.
You know you're over there by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
So they start making their way down. There's actually 4 of them.
4 of them.
They're all wearing armor, like half plate,
Yeah.
but with nothing underneath, just the plates.
Okay.
So
More or less. Yeah.
Well, they got stuff covering their bodies, but you know,
It's just very uncomfortable for them.
I want to go see what they were. If they had anything up
They
there.
are?
They're human. They're,
yeah. And so one of them nudges the other one, and goes, "Hey, go get your clothes. Go get your clothes." He goes, "Oh yeah." So one guy starts going back up in the rubble.
I'm gonna.
seem very
I'm gonna follow them. I'm gonna follow that one just to see I want to see what they had up there because they were obviously like just the telling me to wait when they were trying to escape seemed.
So
odd.
one of them steps forward as you try to like make your way. Like, so Lord's Alliance. Hey, you, huh? Little fighting power in you, coming to save us.
I just kind of walk past, like around his legs to follow the one that went up to get his.
Where are you going? We live here. This is our home. You should respect that.
Oh, would you rather just stay here? Because I can move the boards, no problem.
No problem. You go move the boards. We're okay.
Sure. I want to insight check. I want to see if he's just bullshitting.
And one guy kicks him in the shin. He's like, "We're going home." It's like, we are home.
10.
10? Yeah, you know something's up, but just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
I just kind of like give him that weird side eye and continue to be like,
Now, we're the royal guards of Lady Valrosa Nandar, so you have to respect what we say, and you need to not come into this keep.
I look where his like pants would be, and I kind of look up at this spire where those yours.
It was our escape plan in case the goblins came over the bridge. Yeah. Yeah.
So I give the
Smart.
Just from where I am,
Are they?
I'm going out on a whim here. I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, Zolkan," and see if any of them reacts or responds to that.
Not one of them. And Keller's like, what are you doing?
Look, I don't know. This is all weird. I'm trying to get a sense of what the heck is going on here.
I let's go to the stables.
See, like, why are
Why do
you?
you
This
wanna go to
is
the
why
stables?
this is weird to me. Why are you directing us away from these guys? That was my primary suspicion.
They're saved. Let's just go.
This,
I've moved past that guy, just kind of like ignoring him. I want to see what's going on up there.
So you go up there.
Yeah.
So it looks like they
where are you going, Pharaoh?
looks like they
You're
made
alone.
looks like they made like a barbecue, right? They have like hot coals and
realize that.
they have all kinds of different cooking
Yeah.
pans and stuff, and they have a big pile of chunks of meat, and they're like, looks like they have a little kitchen set up on the second floor. Yeah.
All right.
And the guy's pulling in all the clothes. He's like, "Oh, you're here to help." Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah. Can I figure that they barricaded themselves in here? Well, I mean, they couldn't get out because, I mean, they could have used their own door technically to even bridge
Sure.
the gap, but they just went, you know. They're striking me as definitely cowards. So I'm just going to be like, so you're bringing all this to share, right?
Oh, everyone could eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who are you with again?
I'm with the people that are trying to save you.
Yeah, I know. Who though? Who? Like, did one of the Waterdavian nobles send you here to help us?
We'll go with Waterdeep. Yeah.
Okay, great. Because she's dead.
Great.
Lady Velrosa Nandar, Boulder. Yeah, gone.
Squash.
Yeah, just
Yeah. And where were you? when all this is...
we were in the kitchen. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
kitchen. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting a midnight snack. Yeah.
Where's your weapons?
We tried throwing them at the
You're not
goblins.
Lord's Alliance.
And at the first attempt they made to come over the bridge, we got a couple of them. We're very proud of our.
Smell so much bullshit here. It's like you're not Lord's Alliance.
I've never said I was.
Your friend down there certainly implied.
Can we help me with the clothes? Because you see, we're a little.
Help him with the clothes. You're carrying all this.
Yeah, no, like, can we get some privacy? Because we'd like to change back.
You ain't got nothing I ain't seen.
Because like,
I'm just taking a sip. Just
they all turn around and start trying to get changed. Keller's looking at you like, you're a fierce warrior.
Uh-huh.
Stables.
I don't like you.
Ah,
Can I try and get over the bridge?
just like Vera. Yeah, you can.
Perfect. Love it.
is acting really weird.
Yeah, I don't like her.
I am keeping an eye on her.
Don't like her. I'm gonna make my way over the bridge.
I'm gonna meet you kind of. I'm gonna be coming out from as you got to the other side, and just go. They're not soldiers. They're idiots, and I'm gonna walk back across the bridge.
We're not gonna explore the keep at all.
They have food. They're bringing it down. Just you're more intimidating than I am.
You trust them to bring all the food?
That's why you're more intimidating than I am.
All right.
So
Oh yeah, they're all getting dressed. They're in
Okay.
a half armor, half clothes now.
Okay.
They're like, great, more to help. Great.
Where's the supplies?
But what supplies?
You said you have supplies that you're grabbing.
We don't have any supplies.
What were you eating earlier?
Oh, we have meat. Lots of meat. And then
Go
one
and
guy
get
like
it.
gives him the elbow and the ribs, and he goes like, "Oh, we have a little bit of meat."
Nope. Go and get it.
It's like, guy goes and gets some
Does it
meat.
seem like it's just the four of them?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably staff.
You said it out loud?
I'm just talking. Yeah, even on the other side.
Because you came out.
Yeah, I came back across, so I'm standing with you. I'm like,
You notice
They're not.
Kelly's looking up at the sky, like,
What are you expecting, Killa?
boulders raining from the sky, no doubt.
yeah, I'm a little paranoid.
I mean, it tracks.
They've moved on. It seems like they got what they wanted.
So, while I was over there, I kind of say to you two, like, what's the plan here?
Well, this one's pretty keen on going to the stables. I don't know
The
what
stables
else
are
we're
nearby, right?
planning on doing around here.
I figure we got to do, search anyway to see if we can find. Once again, like she might not have seen any survivors. We don't know that there aren't any.
We walked around town
No, we haven't.
the night before.
We didn't actually end
We
up
didn't
doing
actually
that.
end up
No?
doing that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's what I mean. So, if the stables
Okay,
are right
with the
there, it's a
daylight.
good place to start. Yeah, it's a good place to start.
Fine.
So once Vera kind of joins,
I will shove the idiots over the bridge carrying all the stuff.
So what are you doing?
Keep going.
Do you have any weapons? We need weapons.
You're not getting anything. Just carry all the stuff.
Just something pointy.
You're gonna poke your eye out. Keep going.
What? I mean, is this a rescue mission or are we being...
Yes, I am rescuing you from this keep
Oh,
with the food in
jeez.
your hands. Let's go.
And then one of them passed by Kella and says, hi, Kella.
Wait, they do not. Oh my god.
She just doesn't care.
She did say she's been here a while.
yeah,
That's
How do you know them?
I don't know them.
they know
Yes.
you.
okay.
And she goes,
All right. I grab a piece of the cooked meat from one of the guys there. I'm just start munching on that to go with my morning drink.
start munching on the meat. So one of the guys goes, meat's no good. Don't eat the meat.
That's fine to me.
No, really. Oh my God. You have to tell them the truth. No, I can't see this. I can't look. Tell them the truth. One of the guys looks at you and goes, go eat the meat.
Insight check. Yeah, that's
Hmm?
10.
He's expressing general concern for your well-being.
I just kind of stop.
I gotta get a sweater.
I go up to him and be like, "Yeah, I don't eat meat either. What?
And I kind of give the side going, like, this does not compute to me.
I've been trying to get him off the meat for I don't know, pretty much as long as we've been
I
traveling.
kind of hand it back to him, like, okay. Anything?
He's like, takes the meat, just throws it over his shoulder into the water. And one guy's like, he's like, oh, yeah.
The fuck?
All right.
Are you guys okay?
No.
Obviously not.
Yeah, I'm talking to them.
That's what I meant. Obviously
we're
not.
okay now. Now,
But like, why were you even not okay before? You were in the safest place around here, and what do you want to be rescued from?
one guy just says, the one who hasn't spoken yet with a deep voice. He's like, from ourselves.
What the
And with that, it just kind of like registers that, like, can I look at the bone that I just handed? I like think about the bone. It's like,
We tried to tell you.
I'm just gonna go over to the side of the like Ruby and just dry heaving for a
pat his
second.
back. Let it out, bud.
Oh
I'm
god.
so sorry.
Oh,
We're so sorry.
you got it. Oh god.
See, what difference does it make? You ate it all fine before. Now you know where it's from. All of a sudden, it
Shush.
makes a difference.
Not the same
I'm just
meat.
gonna take the longest sip from my bottomless flask.
Now you share a secret.
Yeah, sure.
Lesson learned.
Who was
right?
that?
Oh,
No.
You now know what a water
Dad.
baby and noble tastes like.
It's a quality meat.
can we leave these guys here now?
Well, so yeah, let's go ahead. Let's look over. These guys are essentially useless.
Well, how do you guys know Kella? Since she won't tell us.
Not many women hunters come to this place.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Can we leave?
Okay, let's go towards the stables. I guess a good place
Why
to
does
start.
she want to go to the stable?
We're about to find out.
She like loads her crossbow. There we go.
All right. So how, like you said, so if this is where the keep was, you said stables are kind of over here.
Yeah, there.
Okay. So we'll approach the stables, and as we're walking, I'll say to Kella, so what do you know about goblins?
Just kill all of them.
It's not a bad way to look at it. Okay. So how far away are we?
And she's like,
Okay, let's just get to the stables. I don't want to be around these guys anymore.
Yes. Enjoy your people meat.
the guy's still holding a stack of it. Like,
You could drop that now.
it's like, we'll see how you do against the goblins first. Just in case. Just in case.
Are we guessing the goblins are at the stables?
It's a good place. It's the goodest place than any to start. Actually, point of fact, you said the lion shield is that near the stables, or was it like the lion?
If this is the keep,
Okay.
Lion Shield Coster,
Yeah.
stables all the way at the back, right next to the Eastern
I wanna
Guard
pop
Tower.
into the lion shield quickly just to see if there's any, because it's it's a general store. There might have things, maybe potions, maybe something that might be useful going forward. Won't take very long. It's on the way. So
Based on how ransacked everything else has been, I don't know if it's worth it, but we can go check it out.
I'll quickly just do a quick, if the door's open,
Sure.
poke my head in, see if there's anything worth.
Looks like several bags of flour have been taken away, and one of the bags, has been opened on the floor.
Okay.
There's still weapons. There's still short sword, a long sword. There's some quivers of arrows, but looks like a lot of the weapons have been taken,
Okay.
and a lot of the food supplies have been taken.
Okay. Anybody need any weapons? Nothing great. Long sword, short sword.
No.
No.
And one of the guards like, I would like to have that. Yep, here we go. He's like, that's heavier than I thought it would be.
They aren't actually guards, are they?
He's gonna cut himself real deep. So there's nothing else. No rations. No potion. Like basic stuff like that. It's all been ransacked. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll make our way. I'll start.
But all four of the guys got some sort of weapon.
Oh, you're sticking around.
Two of them got daggers. One's got a short sword. One took the long sword.
Okay. So, how about you guys go first? That's what I thought. And I just
And then you notice that one of them was chewing on something.
spit it up. You know what? I'm done.
What?
Can
Yeah,
we
let's
just
keep
tell
going.
them to leave?
Continue on towards the stables.
No.
I get it. Not for everybody.
You should drop that and stop eating that.
Of course I am.
Let's see how the day goes.
Okay, stables. Get this over with. I want to get out of this place.
So you make your way to the stables, and this looks like where they took all the wood. It was the stable doors for all the horses.
Okay.
And when you get there, you don't see any goblins.
Okay.
There's no sign of them, no noise of them, no nothing.
No horses. No.
No horses, no nothing.
Okay, look, there's nothing here. Can we move on now?
Kella peeks in. Windmill!
I don't know if I want to search this whole town.
Yeah, this is seeming tiresome.
Well, I mean, what else are we supposed to do? We have literally no
gotta
direction right
see
now.
If I can find
The
anything.
Well,
only
I think we
direction
should make
we've
our
had-
way to Waterdeep. Something's going to be going on there.
I
I,
mean,
think
that
we
makes-
need to leave to Waterdeep.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not against it. I know a lot of people there.
One of the guys goes, aren't you gonna get the townspeople?
Where'd they
We
go?
don't know where they went.
Oh, we could tell where they went.
Oh, where's that?
Most likely to the Dripping Caves.
And whereabouts are those?
Northwest? Northwest?
Why do we have to do this?
Unfortunately, it's the right thing to do, and the person that I was sent here to meet with might be one of those people. So it's as good a place to start. It's the first lead we have.
So
Yeah, and so the four of them start backing up. So while you go there,
No,
We'll go back.
No,
Yeah, no, I don't want to be around them anymore
No.
than I have to.
I mean, the worst they're gonna do is eat one or the other one. And I point to I'll say the heaviest one of the lot. And go like, I mean, more than likely that guy. He looks probably eatable.
And then he looks at the other. He looks at the other. He goes,
Was there a map?
"I bite my toenails." Just saying.
And so
Was there a map at the general store?
No.
Okay, so a general.
I mean, I gnaw on them. Like, don't eat me.
So the one
eat
who
Fred.
mentioned the dripping caves, generally, like in the dirt, take like my staff and just draw out like, what are we talking about? Like, how far are we talking?
Half a day.
East, west,
He said
north.
northwest, right?
And Killa kind of like butts her face into the conversation. And goes, windmill.
Look, I'm gonna just say this. I don't like anyone here that much.
No.
Okay, Kella, but out of everybody, Kella seems to be the most reasonable one who's actually capable of something besides eating their own friend.
Okay, lead the way to the windmill. Is the windmill like based on the?
It's
It's on a small hill in town.
Yeah, but like
on
is
this
it
side.
towards the exit or?
When you came in, it was on the right side.
Okay.
You went to the left side where the temple was. When you
Yeah.
came in, it was on the right
Okay,
side.
so head there. You said it's spinning, so
Yeah, so the wind is doing
Yeah.
its job.
No, I know, but it could be like yes, thank you.
The wind is doing its job.
There you go. It's a windmill. All right, so
all right, fine. We'll go check out the windmill.
the old
Don't
windmill.
understand what we're doing.
I have the music from Ocarina of Time for the windmill in my head now.
Yes.
So you make your way to the windmill. You open the door, and there's no one inside.
You happy now? There's nobody here.
Watch it, she's gonna say another location.
Now we check all the houses.
No.
Do you want to be stabbed in the back? Let's just make sure there's none left.
How many houses? Oh, like you said, it's not an eight.
It's about 15 buildings.
Okay,
Okay.
fine.
You're
We
probably
check everywhere.
Like, it's still morning, right? It's still technically-
Can we move on?
Yeah, morning is sure.
it's morning, so we can spend the morning just
Yeah,
checking.
we're checking all the places.
So it's you guys, Kella, these four
No,
bumbling
I don't
fools,
want them
all
knowing
walking in a.
Go find something to do.
Check that house, Alan.
We'll just kind of like randomly bang on doors to see if anything moves.
Why?
you-
Just
you-
knock them down. What's
You
the
you
point?
bang on a door and you hear hello.
Is that
Okay, I
Kella?
open the door.
No,
Or one of the other ones?
I open the door. Goblins, just leave. It's enough.
and you see this goblin in an oversized dress. Party's over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Curfew.
big over.
You can keep the dress.
Oh.
nice color.
And then the goblin makes its way past you guys.
Okay, so we can like we
Did it
basically,
leave?
Yeah.
yeah. So we continue like just going like house by house, kind of like
Wait, can I have grabbed him and said, how many are there of you in here still left?
Those are words.
I can't. I'm getting
You
tired.
take Pharaoh's line.
How much have you
Oh,
had?
I'm not choking you. How many more goblins are in town?
Putting his hands up like this.
10?
I'll let him run off.
Can you count?
He's gone.
Yeah,
All right.
I can count.
I tell him, go, get.
Goes away. All here's 1, 3, 5, 4, 4,
Could just be.
I think that was.
I'll check that. Is there any more?
10
Is
goblins.
there any more left in that particular house?
It's like, oh.
No.
No, I meant am I
actually
looking?
don't know.
Oh, in that house? No.
Okay, go to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's just get
All
this
right.
over with.
So you walk around and there's no goblins left in the town.
Lovely.
Are you happy now? No more goblins.
What she said.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Should we go to the Tripping Caves then? You seem to be in charge here right now.
She goes, you got that right. Looks up at the sky. You should go to the caves. I'll wait here with these fools. Close the drawbridge so no one else can get in. You get the villages and we'll hold down the fort here.
That's not suspicious at all.
No. Definitely some sus shit right there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Out of game. I don't care if she's freaking people just attacked from above. I don't like this. She's looking up. I don't like that these people know her. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that, like,
there's a lot of stuff that they're not.
but
Are you guys having this conversation
No.
like 15 feet away?
no, I said out of
I just
game.
stand there staring at you.
This is Matt talking.
This is Matt talking.
I just need to know. I need to know where you are.
Um,
I'm gonna go in her face like, I don't like your attitude. I don't like you right now. I don't like these dipwits.
Not-
What is happening here?
I didn't know.
I think she called you dipwits.
okay, you obviously know who they are.
They're the keep's chefs.
Yeah. See? Staff.
And you?
Kella Darkhope.
That means nothing to me.
And who are you?
Lila Adarian.
Which means nothing to me.
It should.
All right, look, I have something that might solve this. First of all, you said that you were going to accompany us. I healed you. You're coming with us to the Dripping Caves. These idiots can stay here. There are no goblins here. They don't need to do anything. They can manage to do a take care of the drawbridge. Let's go to the Dripping Caves.
Great idea. You
right.
go to the Dripping Caves.
With you.
I'm not going anywhere.
You are
near there.
coming.
No way.
Oh my.
I don't care enough for those people.
You just.
Why
And she kind of looks side to
why
side
didn't we
like,
check the whole town for goblins then?
so we could close the gates. The drawbridge. We could protect the town while you go see if the villagers are okay.
There's nothing left in this town. Frankly, if we can send the villagers back and meet whoever I'm supposed to meet, hopefully if they're not dead, and look at like one of the like dead bodies that one of the wargs was eating.
Can't we just head to Waterdeep and get the same result?
I'd like to know why we're here, and so that's my 2 cents. So I have a general idea, like based on what I say to Ella, is the Dripping Caves where they said it is?
I have no idea.
Useless.
I am not going on
And-
a wild
and-
goose
No.
chase.
One of the chefs is like,
Oh, okay.
you know, it's like,
Would you spit that out? I walk over and I take my 8-quarter staff and I hit him in the gut to like.
oh,
It's a low.
the villagers left 4 days ago. Just saying.
Okay, you obviously worked for. What was her name?
Lady Velrosa Nandar.
That.
Would that? Yeah. Is that protocol when something happens to go to the Dripping Caves?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the Dripping Caves, and I start walking.
So you start walking out of the town.
I start walking towards the.
Anyone else want to join?
Not
just
you,
looking-
Pharaoh to go by himself, but I'm gonna, once I'm out of earshot of the ones I call dipwits and Kella, I want to tell Pharaoh we're not doing this.
I want to meet who we're supposed to meet if we can. If not, then we go to Waterdeep. I have no problem with that.
I follow you.
Kelly looks back up at the sky.
Why do you keep looking at the sky? Are you expecting them to come back?
Starts backing up a little bit. Getting some distance from you guys. Thanks for clearing out the town. She puts her arm up. The small snake with wings goes and wraps around her arm. And she goes, and now it's a Zentarum outpost. And
Whatever.
and all you hear is some whistling on the other side of the drawbridge. Like that
Yeah.
hard whistle there. And the hooves of horses.
Now we can assume that this is the Zentarum. Maybe the
Yeah, and she pulls out the crossbow and she points it right at you.
At Oros?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Are we on the other
Make a
side?
motion.
of the
No,
river?
we haven't crossed.
lunge her and grab her.
Hmm?
I'm gonna make motions to lunge her and grab her.
I'm trying to figure out where we are right now.
We were leaving.
I didn't
Middle of
leave.
town.
We're now in that middle part where we started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to close
Do you want the
drawbridge,
town?
or do we
Well,
want?
let's leave.
Yeah.
Well,
You want the town? We'll leave.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still lunging for her?
That's what I said I was doing
Yeah.
already. Like, she pointed her crossbow at me. I said I was lunging at her to grab her.
Okay. Mm,
Contested strength, I assume.
No, initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Initiative. All right.
Oh. Ay, ay, ay. I said it's just.
I got 19.
20.
Damn.
What'd you get?
Me 20.
You 22?
Yeah.
Okay. I assume
what
you're
did
going
you get?
first then.
What's your dex?
2.
So is it Pharaoh first?
Yes, Pharaoh, Vera, Kella. What did you guys get?
7.
9.
So before the initiative round starts, she says, Zolkin's army could be lenient. You did save me,
Zolkin, was that the?
but she also aims the crossbow right at Oros.
Then drop the crossbow and let us leave.
We
have
do
no-
have letters. Also, we have potentially letters that might be
Oh yeah,
worth
that's
something.
Hold on a second. Just like fumbling around where it is. Ha!
You hand it to her.
I just kind of go like, read it, read it.
She leans over.
Or she really should.
No, no,
I can't read from this far.
don't.
Keeps the crossbow.
I get close enough that she should be able to read it, but not close enough that like it's
Shouldn't the symbol, like the wax seal,
yeah.
be
Just,
enough?
I like
Yeah, so she looks at it. She's like, what? There's 11 of you?
there was.
What?
What did the letter say? Did we ever open
Yeah,
it?
we did open it.
We didn't. No.
No, we
No,
didn't.
we
No,
never
you
opened
opened one.
No, we didn't.
No.
we
We
didn't.
never
We
opened
didn't
one.
open it because it was sealed.
We
Ah, okay.
We
looked
wanted
at
to
the
keep the
seal,
seal.
Got it.
saw what the seal was,
So we
and
probably
assumed
just-
it was fine.
Did
Yeah.
She goes, it says in the letter that you're not 11, you're 4.
Yeah.
They're not 11, they're 4.
It's from the
Oh, yeah.
thing.
Got it.
What are you trying to...
Okay, so I'm so like, can we figure out where we
That
are in
didn't
comparison? to
work.
anything?
You know-
No.
We technically got 2 of those
Good
letters.
for you guys.
Did. Yes. What does the other letter say?
And you guys were not that far from.
No, I was near her.
Dave can
Like
decide
that?
where I am because she's
Closer
pointing the
to her.
crossbow at me. So.
Are you looking at your letter?
Closer to Kella.
Hey?
Are you looking at your letter?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Give me one second. Her little eyeglasses.
You open your own letter?
Yeah. Why not? Out of pure curiosity at this point, like,
All right. You open the other letter. She sees the seal.
yeah.
She's perplexed. You open it, and it says 8 apples, half a cup of unsalted butter, 3 tablespoons all-purpose flour, half a cup of sugar,
opened them.
half a cup of brown sugar, quarter cup of water.
Should have opened them.
Okay.
Knew we should have opened.
So, are we?
In one big dash of fuck you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
All right. All right.
is opening
Keep
is
that
showing
one.
the letter. Is that are you doing that as an action or is that a free action?
It's free action.
Free action. Okay.
No one's really attacked. She's not attacking you guys, so.
Yeah. So
she's
drop the
threatening us
So
then.
basically, just kind of drop the crossbow, and we'll be on our way.
You'll just let the Zentarum take it?
And
We don't- we're four
I kind of look
people.
around like
We're
the
four
want of
people.
destruction. You're going. It already looks kind of fucked up. So
We're 4 people.
Perfect, isn't it?
Sure. You said
I just kind of gonna look up. Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
All right, so now you see 7 riders coming into town. They meet you in the town square. Kella puts down the crossbow, kind of puts it behind her back a little bit. Say, hey, Zolkin. He's like, what's going on?
Saying to me or saying to
All of you.
we're just leaving.
Well, giants apparently rain boulders from the
No,
sky,
stop
and
talking, Pharaoh. We're leaving.
we're leaving.
Kella steps forward. They helped me clear the town of goblins. They're chefs. They're going to leave and see if they can find the villagers. And they're all right. Sulkin nods, gets off his horse, gives you some gold, gives you some gold, gives you some gold, gives you some gold. So welcome to the Zentarum.
What?
Yeah, she said you're all right.
Kind of nod and like
We're gonna go
So
check
we're
on
gonna-
where the villagers are.
Yeah, don't bring them back here.
sure. I mean,
That's
here
fine.
doesn't
We'll
here
tell
doesn't
them
look
not to come back
yeah,
here.
here doesn't look too shit out anyways.
We'll tell them to find somewhere else.
Fair enough. And then you hear some like war cries, like and horns.
Oh, jeez.
Do we recognize these?
Please be the goblins.
Goblin.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And Zolkin looks at one of his minions, looks up at the guard tower. We'll see what that is.
Do we recognize these horns?
Is it the same point?
Yeah, it's the same horn.
No. These are like
Okay.
Professional.
you could hear it like from
Yeah,
far away.
Professional horns.
Big time horn.
They're not goblin horns.
No.
So it's like you guys are okay?
What do you mean by
What?
okay?
Yeah. Okay. What?
Any wounded? No.
No.
Oh, we actually healed one of yours, Kella.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you in the fold then.
Yeah, we need to go. We're just gonna go find those villagers. I don't know. You want to deal with whatever that horn is? You seem to have a pretty good situation going on here.
And then you hear Zolkin. He's like,
Oh, that's never good.
looks up. He's like, it's orcs.
Oh.
False.
Wait, what? And he starts to run for the other guard tower, and he goes up in it.
I just kind of like,
I told you this was not a good idea.
there might be another way out. So
Let's hold off on the I told you so till we get out of here.
Still right.
Wow,
okay.
not expecting
Would I
that
know
from you.
having there's like a bad
I have a moment.
exit to a nice storm, or is it just the one?
Oh no, this is an island and one bridge.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. And you see Zolkin yelling at the other guy, and they're
Out
trying to
that
raise the drawbridge now.
Well, the drawbridge is being raised. The orcs are here, so.
Well, I'm gonna help him raise the drawbridge.
Well, for the second time this episode, the one on the right tower, spear in the chest, falls back and falls onto the corpse of the other guy.
Right in front of me again.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
What the?
So Zolkin's like, we have to do it simultaneously. Get up there. He's like, trying to. He can't really use the mechanism.
Okay, so I go up and do the thing.
So when you go up and do the thing, you see about 60 orcs.
No. What?
No, shh. Obviously.
There's like 60 orcs and they're throwing spears at you now. They're really close and start.
I want to.
Do my best.
Yeah.
I will assist if I can.
I want to turn to one of the chefs
doing that.
because obviously they're. Was there another way out from the keep, or were you just climbing out the windows for fun?
You see one of them's already taking half his plates off to take off his shirt. He's like, oh, we're just gonna use ropes.
To go where? Where were you going?
They all look at each other. Well, the water.
Does the water lead anywhere? Ooh. Or is it just there?
I mean, it's a river.
Okay.
It's better than here. Another guy's like, yeah, better than here. So he's taking off his plate.
Okay.
So we'll just go down the river.
And then the deeper voice guy's like, I'll stay and help.
Great. To get down, you said it's 30 feet down to the water, right? So if we use some of the piece of the door to as I'll say makeshift boat, because you said it's how many feet deep was the water? You said about
Depends on the area, but about 20 looks maybe.
okay, because basically the most problematic is Oros with the metal armor. So following the river out might be a good choice, but you know,
We have to make it work.
yeah.
2 arrows go right by your head.
Oros,
Yeah.
you need to get down.
I'm trying to slow this inevitable attack down at least a little bit.
The drawbridge is 60% up. Zolkin's been hit twice in the shoulder with arrows. He no longer could manipulate the mechanism, which means you can no longer.
Oros, we need to go now.
Is there anything that I can like jam in the mechanism so that it doesn't just fall back down?
It doesn't.
Okay, all
It's a
right.
gear system that has
Okay, then I'll leave.
the stopper, yeah.
All right.
He looks at you, goes, you need to get it up.
Look, man, I'm leaving. I don't want to be a part of the Zent room. Like I never did. Bye.
Little tear goes down his face.
Oros breaking hearts.
I need someone else up here.
So yeah, I think if we can using rope, I have 50 feet of rope.
So do I.
Yeah, so we could
I'll
tie it
walk
to one of the
across the bottom.
posts.
Oh, okay.
Tie it to one of the posts from like the bridge over to secure it, and then if we can make our way down there with like the door at least as some sort of flotation device for Oros at least. You know, we can hang on to it, but he's the only one wearing like heavy armor, whereas the rest of us are not, and you're
I can
watery.
swim.
Yeah, so I think that's the best course of action. Any other suggestions? No?
So one of the guards with Zolkin's like, no, we take the towers and we kill these.
If you want to fight 60 orcs, knock yourself out.
How big is the
Yeah, how big is the army that
showed up?
sent Harmish?
7 total. Well, 6 now.
So,
So
And Zolkin's
But
already.
we have the fortification.
yeah.
We have enough arrows.
You
Down in the guard towers.
You guys are vested in keeping.
They're not
them,
coming
right?
across. Why would you put yourself in danger in the waters? We just take care of this.
And I just motioned. Then show me.
They have to finish getting the drawbridge up then. They can do that.
That's right.
Yeah. So they
need to go.
a bunch of them go and they want to raise that drawbridge.
Yeah. Okay. Do they succeed in raising the drawbridge?
Yeah. But now you're being flooded with arrows. They're coming over the wall now, just randomly.
Yeah.
So
I'm sticking to
let's
the-
roll some disadvantage dice.
Okay, well, I figured we were right at the wall.
That was a 20 there. Ooh. One of the cooks gets hit in the shoulder
Oh.
with a random arrow. And he starts screaming. You know, blood's coming down his.
I go and I tie the rope around the post and just start figuring this is the best course of action. Like 60 orcs is not something I want to get to fucking with. Yeah.
I mean,
None of this
I
seems
don't.
like the best.
Barry, you
course
want to
of
grab
action.
one of those doors?
Sure. I rip off a door.
Door for.
No, one of the
Piano.
ones from the
Oh, okay.
that we put on
Sure.
the bridge.
Because that apparently is the plan, is you're going to float on a door.
Hey, there's been weirder plans.
You know.
So
I don't know.
What are you doing to us, Dave? What is this?
I don't know what to tell. I'm following the adventure. I'm being told what to do.
okay,
We
so
have to find a way out. We
and
can't fight
this is
orcs.
this is the only way out I can see. Having been here before, there is no other exit. This is
Really
the
dumb question. Any of the walls at the back been smashed by a boulder
No.
at all from the cloud towers?
No, but it's a drop off too.
No,
That's
I
why it was a
understand.
drawbridge.
Yeah.
Well, I know
Instead of going
yeah,
through
the
water.
the walls are okay, but hold on. Let me double check about
Okay.
the towers. The southwestern tower has been hit by a boulder, but it still maintained its outer wall structure.
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't
I was
help
checking.
us.
And there's guard towers still on either side of the drawbridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have is then the drawbridge is up now.
Yeah,
It's completely up.
We have.
But arrows are keep coming
fortification.
we
down.
have the high ground. Okay, so we can try. I mean, we have
I'm
enough.
sticking to the wall.
There's only so much.
Yeah, if you hug houses
I'm
or
hugging
the
that
walls,
wall.
you'd be able to stay away from the stray arrow that comes once in a
Yeah.
while.
All right. So you said that the walls have the like the whatever it's called, but the basically the sharpened points of the like
Mhm.
wood points. So we have cover.
So even if they
there.
come over the side, they still have to make it 15 feet up an unclimbable wall
yeah,
to get in.
Okay, so
Yeah, but isn't there's a because it's two islands,
do
right?
you have
So there's
anything
still
at
like
a range
Mhm.
other than your hand axes? Or no, okay.
okay.
And there's a palisade around both islands.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
So
javelin.
I want to go
What are you talking about?
up one of the
I
guard
have 4 javelins
towers
and hand
and
axes.
see what I
That's
see.
my arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up a guard tower and you see about 30 orcs heading towards the forest in the distance. And the other 30 move into the distance and start setting up like a camp.
How far away are they?
121 feet.
Nice. Well, then I'll shoot my crossbow at disadvantage. No,
I don't have.
I'm not doing that.
What is the point
I have
of
a
this?
shortbow with disadvantage.
No, they're in the distance now. They have a couple of them throwing shooting an arrow randomly at the place. But it looks like they're setting up camp now, and half of them have gone to the woods.
Okay, and the other half are setting up the camp.
Looks like it.
Okay. And just for those woods, are those to the north, basically in the direction of like
West. And by setting up camp, I mean they're sharpening their blades,
yeah.
punching each other.
Okay. I mean, I still think going out that way while they're still there, because obviously they're waiting to stage something. They know they're coming one way or another.
If any of them come within 120 feet, and blasted them.
Great.
So I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
Okay.
Okay.
If we, whatever time between like them kind of setting up their makeshift camp, could we theoretically fashion a makeshift boat out of the scrap?
You are so intent on going in the
yeah.
water. It is
How
hilarious.
how many boats has your character built in its life?
By the way, you
I spent a
have
lot of time by the
somebody-
docks,
You
so
have
yeah,
somebody who
and,
knows
and,
how to build
and
a
I kind
boat.
of point over. Like,
So now question.
yeah.
If I came up to you and said, "Hey, let's go sail down this river. I've hung around some docks.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing."
I mean, you can pipe in with your.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, well,
I think that he's saying this isn't the way we're supposed
No.
to go.
Oh no, you could definitely go this way. I'm just trying to let him hear his own argument.
oh no, I know. You've been drinking since he got up.
I've seen some docks. Makes me a boat expert.
It's the drunk at the end of the bar. It's the next
To make a boat out of random doors. Oh, you guys are gonna die.
Yep.
This stream will be dead in no time.
What's what are like?
Oh.
I have the shipwright background. So technically, it is doable.
Oh yeah.
Let's build Noah's Ark.
God.
That's what I think is happening, right?
More or less,
How
yeah.
much time is that gonna take?
I don't think it matters anymore.
Ugh.
I don't think you guys cannot build the boat now.
Okay.
You're like, hey, DM, check my cell phone out. It says I could do whatever I want in this D&D world. Including building a boat for a bunch of cannibals, evil bad guys, and my crew.
Just for us.
Oh, you're the evil bad guys.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, we are.
It's like building Noah's Ark and be like, we got enough people. It's okay.
I don't particularly care for
Two of each.
Centaur much, so I'm not exactly feeling sad about it. So
I just don't like
build the
color.
boat.
No, I'm watching the. You haven't told me any of this.
No, I mentioned
I'm watching.
I'm having to, this was
I'm up in the tower.
okay. Well, yeah, I've come up.
Well,
to see.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this session.
Awesome. We're building a boat.
Oh my
Next
God.
session's going biblical.
I'm out.
We don't know when we're having our next session, but we will announce it on our social media.
Yeah, please follow us Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram's better.
Yeah, Instagram is definitely better. But thank you for watching.
Bye,
Good night.
everybody.